Oh, fuck me. Sorry I can't do like more like an actual game stream today, but like I really don't feel like setting shit up today. Thankfully, I've managed to. I'll probably be able to finish my. I was thinking about finishing my essay today, but I only have like a page left, and I kind of like want to relax a little bit, you know. So I just thought I'd do some streaming. I'm not sure if. Oh, hey. You grade that shit yet? Hey, come on, show me that 20. That's a perfect. It's not graded yet. Fuck me. I really hope that turns out well. I work so hard for that. Anyways, yeah. So, I'm not sure if I'll stream tomorrow to make up for it. To make up for the lack of streams this week. We'll have to see what happens there. I might be able to stream Friday though. I don't really think I'll have anything too crazy on Friday after I get off work. For sure though, Saturday and Sunday I'll probably be busy working on like revising the essay and shit probably. I don't think I'll do anything I don't think I'll be streaming those days. We'll see what happens. But yeah, more or less the essays should be done, and the other assignments for my other class are pretty fucking easy, so I can just kind of take it on cruise control for now. So yeah. Nice easy waters. Finally, with my essay more or less taken care of, or at least the rough draft taken care of, I can finally sit down and actually start working on other shit again. I know it sounds kind of weird to say, but like that essay has been freaking me out for a while. But once I got past page like fucking what page was it? Once I got past page 5, I'm actually running out of space now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough space to do what I want to do, because that's every time I fucking write an essay, that's always how it fucking turns out. I sit there, I'm struggling super hard to get a halfway point. Once you get to the halfway point, it's like difficulty's gonna drop off a fucking cliff. Hey, well, yeah, because again, I did have some scripts done on Raider Fist of North Star and shit. Mangler, so the protagonist swaps, I want to do a video discussing God of War in general. Not too edited of a video. It's not gonna be too crazy. It's gonna be specifically talking about like. Because one of the complaints that was brought by the God of War guys, and I did sit down and talk to that guy named Kratos, already mentioned this before, is like the power scaling of it. Hang on. Let's see how the story goes. So I kind of want to address the situation there with the protagonist swaps, because they're like, well, why don't you use the scaling? And I kind of want to make it clear that like what the differences would actually be, what's going on. Because again, the protagonist swap in its entirety is already heavily favoring Kratos. The only argument you can make is that we don't give the Kratos scaling most people do. That's about it though. Like beyond the scaling thing itself, it's very. I was gonna ask the usual question I do, lol. And what question is that? I'm like super burned out today. I had to like fucking shoot this more. What are you talking about? Just something I do for some other videos on the channel. Also, hello, Sun Wukong. Not usual. I'm gonna be honest, dude. Like my mind draws a blank right now. I am like so burned out today. Quick question: will you be reacting to Zeth the Programmer's Naruto Sachiko video when it comes out? I might. I mean, like, I still want to get through the fucking death battle. But I haven't tried to go through it. Yujiro Hanma. Yujiro's kind of wanked, honestly. I don't understand. Like, I mean, I get why he is to some extent, but it's very silly at times, honestly, what they fucking think Yujiro can do. No, like, don't get me wrong. Like, Yujiro is strong. Like, well... he's strong relative. He's there. I think Yujiro I don't even think Yujiro has solid matchups in general. He stopped an earthquake. Yeah, like, I mean, he's stronger than your average person, but like when we're talking like fiction, even characters comparable to his tier, or like what he does, it's kind of a little. Is that mid lane Karthus? Fuck, I just don't want to fucking feed. I play so many games and I just feed. He's strong but not anime strong? That's how you explain it? I think that's fair, yeah. Well, he's strong, but he's not strong enough to where you would actually sit down and be like, holy shit, this character's pretty fucking strong, you know? Like, he's strong enough for you. He's similar to Akuma. Akuma can have some stupid shit, actually. Like, Akuma, if you really want to sit there, you can get Akuma to some pretty silly shenanigans. No cap on that one, you know? Like, you can argue Akuma could be like 5D and shit. He has some easy universal scaling off Azura's Rat. Like, I mean, like, even for the mobile game crossovers with Yujiro, which I don't think some of those should be taken as legit, they don't really do much for him. Like, even his mobile game one, he's only, like, planet level there. Who am I fighting top lane? I'm fighting... Oh, fuck. I might be fighting Caitlyn top lane, actually. Hello, J-War. Well, I don't know who it was, but a while back... Canon Akuma and Azura Akuma? Well, a while back, someone said that the actual directors for the game said the comics were canon to Street Fighter, and if that's true, Akuma is like... Akuma's got some silly statements. Musashi was a good fight versus Yujiro. This is why I don't like using Yujiro. This is why I don't like Yujiro in versus matchups, because honestly, anyone who's actually relative to him, if he fights anyone who's actually on his level, and they've fought people on their level, they're gonna be better than Yujiro in a fight. Holy fuck! Nothing but pain. Who got the kills? Oh, they kind of spread out there. That's terrible. Musashi's probably my favorite Baki arc, unironically. Pickle's pretty solid, but like I think the Musashi arc probably takes it. He doesn't really have the surprise toleration as others. Well, it's just like you can't really prove Yujiro can like has the like. You can't really prove Yujiro has like the fucking what's the attrition to survive a long like drawn out fight, because he's never fought anyone who's actually on his level. I think even when he was younger, like, he was literally stronger than everybody. Baki one-shot Ali Jr. Baki kicked him in the balls. I don't think that's entirely fair. Okay, we're fighting Cho'Gath. That's actually pretty good. That means, well, no, he could still kill him pretty easily. Attrition's the right word, yeah. Because, like, that's just it. Like, how do you prove Yujiro can last with the best of them if he can't, if, like, we don't even know how he can last? Bro, Ali Jr. was the fucking biggest disrespect I've seen on a fictional character in a while. Like, holy fuck. I don't know what the fuck Baki's author had against that guy. I mean, it's considered a meme, but unironically, Yujiro can fight nations, but we don't know his answer. Alright, so he knows what he's doing with Cho'Gath, damn. Hang on, guys. He got what he deserved? No, see, like, here's the thing. Yeah, he should have gotten his ass kicked, but no, like, the author went out of his way. We'll see what happens if fucking Mangler them show up. But no, like, the problem is that the author went out of his way to just make, like, I don't know what it is. Baki's author is weird. I mean, he's clearly a nationalist, absolutely, 100%. I'm not gonna fault the man for that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this Cho'Gath knows what he's doing pretty well, actually. Holy fuck, teams dying left and right. Gotta love them gold games. Well, Jack was fine, although I think, like at some point, Baki's author decided, I don't want him to be a threat anymore. Now, granted, sometimes, as an amateur writer, and I'm sure other amateur writers can agree, sometimes characters just end up doing their own thing. I know it sounds weird to say, but sometimes they do. So, maybe, like, that happened, like, he was just writing one day, and then all of a sudden, he started hitting on Baki's girlfriend, and it's like, alright, time to kick his ass. Well, he outright challenged Jack, so it's like, that was fine. But like, that's kind of how you kill the momentum of a character. Oh, that's just one disappointment. Well, then there's the other thing too. A lot of people kind of make fun of is, unless you're Japanese and Baki, you're not going to get power amp. Like, unironically, if you take scaling chains, Orochi the current Orochi would have beaten Yujiro in a fight during the Baki Son of Ogre arc, where Baki and Yujiro fought. Don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, I understand characters get stronger over time, but it's like, the idea of being the world's strongest man also kind of starts to lose its luster when characters continuously could be in you. Because Sukune, for example, Sukone's stronger than Yujiro in that arc. Like, Yujiro says it's not possible to crush coal in the diamond. Sukune can do that. So by default, Sukone's stronger than Yujiro was during that fight. That's where you could also argue Olivia got stronger too, because Olivia can still fuck up Sukune. I mean, Sukune beats him due to technique more so than physical strength. But like, It's like one of the few times I think technique actually plays a massive role in a fight, outside of like fucking every time, what's his name? Shubikawa. Yeah, there we go. I had to look at your message there because I saw you put him there. Oh, good lord. Thought I had. Oh, he's got 6. Alright, I gotta be careful now because he can insta-kill me. Gotta wait till I hit 6 now.
To withhold justice is a dark sin.
Oliver, I'll flex my muscles. I'm gonna be honest, I think if the author actually wanted to make that scene like cool for Olivia, I think Olivia should have been been standing the entire time. Like what should have happened should have been that Olivia's back gets broken, but his muscles are so strong they keep his body together, you know, like he just stays standing. I think that's what they should have done there. That way you could see that Olivia's muscles are like really strong, and you can still have Sukune beat him in a fight, you know, like you don't have to disrespect your character that badly. Kichiro stomps Yujiro. Most fighters in Fist of the North Star stomp Yujiro. Not even like Kenshiro. Even some of the weaker end fighters would stomp Yujiro in a fight. Why do I have 2 blades? Guess I fucked up a little bit. Just fast enough to dodge now. Quite awesome. Yeah, see, like that's what always kind of irks me about Baki's writer is like, okay, fine, you want these characters to lose, but why do you have to disrespect them so badly? Like, what do you get out of it? I think, like look at the way Jack loses to Motobe. Jack doesn't fucking, like, he doesn't really get beat all that badly. Yes, he loses, but he's still fucking up Motobe. Motobe's like, fuck, if this were a real fight, Jack would have beat me. Like, you know, that's the thing is, like, or if this were a fight, Jack would have won. Like, see, that kind of shit. That kind of shit is what would have made, like Yujiro, like, fucking the Sukune thing better. And also Ollie Jr. too, like, again, like, put some respect. Getting your kills. Yeah, but he's still fighting at that point. Like, it takes so much damage for him to actually fucking lose. And even then, throughout the fight, fucking, you have Motobe complimenting him. I mean, yeah, but look how he takes it too. Like, he takes like a fucking champ. Jack is probably Jack and Pickle might be the only non-Japanese characters who get respect in that series. I mean, I guess the Chinese martial artists get respect too, but honestly, you can debate that one a little bit. That was definitely debatable. Yeah, no, most of Fist of North Star though against stomps Yujiro pretty easily. Like even then, the best you get would just be Jack is half Japanese though. That is true, but he's not considered Japanese by the series. I love Pickle. Pickle was great. Pickle was wonderful.
Only the innocent will be spared. If I can find it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but the series doesn't treat him as Japanese. Like, they don't even call him Hanma, they call him Hammer. Like, they acknowledge he's Yujiro's kid, but they call him Hammer. Pickle's a beast. Pickle's great. Pickle was a great addition to Baki. I also kind of... Oh. Yeah. Oh, I want to go for the kill blow, but I can't. I don't have kill potential yet. And every time these minions die, he gets fucking more fucking HP and fucking MP. Oh, okay. He's increasing his health pool too. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, at the end of the day, Baki's Rider is just being, like, you know, what we kind of see in America a lot, too, where it's like, is there, you checked out Remove? No. Alright, I guess I should be expecting a gank. I don't know what the hell Rimuru is. Do you mean the new guy still in Baki, or what are you referring to? Oh, that's not good.
The path to the light is a lonely one.
No, Record of Ragnarok fucking does go. I don't like this. Hang on. Record of Ragnarok does go around the place.
I shall purify this land with fire if I must.
How about there? Alright, I'll take that, that's fine.
I shall purge this world of evil, and the fires of justice shall vanquish the darkness.
Can they get him or no? I'm gonna be honest, fuck Karthus on that one. He didn't even fucking try to get my ult to get that kill. The creator of Baki is biased. I don't know, man. He's about as biased as like fucking like American. Again, like I don't want to hold his nationality. I don't want to hold his patriotism against him because like a lot of stories written in America have the American being the hero and shit. You know, like let's not lie to ourselves here. Let's call a spade a spade. He's just doing what we do. It's just that. I think personally, he just doesn't know how to treat the other characters with enough respect to not make it so fucking obvious. Because again, some of these characters don't deserve what happens to them. Fans are theorizing that Quinn is the god and that Hayes is a human. It makes no sense, but good theory. I don't think fucking Hayes is. Figure out more basic to Greek gods. Record of Ragnarok is, I think it knows that the best pantheon to get gods from that most people know that's not going to get them in trouble is going to be the Greek pantheon. Let's not lie to ourselves here. The other pantheons are, like Shiva got flack I think in India for using that one. But like who's going to come after Greeks or Norse, you know? Hades being the man doesn't make sense. That would be blatantly stupid. No, like that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. He's been alive as long as the other gods have. And Wukong enters Record of Ragnarok role. Yeah, it's banned in India specifically because of Shiva.
I am divine wrath.
I was surprised some Wukong hasn't been shown Record of Ragnarok.
Be true.
An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
What the fuck? Oh, that damage is ridiculous now. I guess I got killed with knockup.
An enemy has been slain.
What are my teammates doing? This heal don't know what the fuck they're doing. Holy fuck.
Killing spree.
They cannot kill justice.
Nah, they would nerf some Wukong always gets nerfed in whatever medium they drop him in. He's never really kept his like actual full power list.
Ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
What the fuck? Why am I being pinged? I hate these people.
Devotion is unbreakable.
Every fucking time people are like, oh yeah, wait till Kill hit 16, motherfuckers. They need you not feed up a fucking storm. Police force, I mean. No one's Aztec gods and record. I don't think we're getting a single. I don't think we're getting a single Aztec god actually. I keep in mind they've already confirmed the lineup. Unless we get another shakeup for whatever reason, we already know who's gonna be in the series. I think they might have the Aztec god. I think they might have an Aztec god there. I'm not sure. I don't think they do.
Their deeds shall be weighed on the scales of stars.
Yeah, Lu Bu was Record of Ragnarok when he fought Thor, and then Lu Bu got a spin-off series for some fucking reason. Yeah, I'll say it that way for some reason, because I don't understand why the fuck Lu Bu got a fucking spin-off series. Then again, like, the cultural differences between, like, fan favorite characters are very high. Like, for example, according to My Hero Academia, the villain arc wasn't popular in the East. Yeah, Lu Bu was a good start, but what about Lu Bu's backstory did you want to read about?
Shut down. Shut down. Double kill.
And the glory.
An ally has been slain.
Like, when you think, oh shit, Lu Bu, he came a long way from Dynasty Warriors? Well, like, when you think, oh shit, Lu Bu showed up, like, who do you want to see? Kill Apollo and bring in Ra? I'm surprised I don't think there's a single Egyptian. No, I'm wrong. Anubis is confirmed. Anubis is confirmed. Right? They do have Anubis coming in? Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, they have Anubis confirmed. I remember. Just keep hitting it. Come on. Holy fuck. Welcome to the fucking school of no damage. Bitch, I'm back.
Has destroyed a turret.
The celestial realm awaits.
I'm surprised Nobunaga is not in Record of Ragnarok. I don't think they've confirmed Nobunaga. That's a weird one to me. That he wasn't confirmed. So for those of you who don't know, Nobunaga is this super famous general in Japanese history who would have been the first general to conquer Japan. Can I wait for you, my guy? When you're ready, mate. No, I'm working on the coloring of your stuff on the sidelines. Alright, sounds good, Ewan. who was the first. He was the first major guy who could have united Japan. He almost succeeded, but he got killed by one of his subordinates. Although there's kind of myth around that. Also, now 14 versus 14. Tight. Nah, this team is fucking trash. The only reason we have a chance is because their team's worse.
An ally has been slain.
I'm gonna need some help here.
I am anointed in the fire of absolution. I bring the light's wrath.
Fuck!
Heal by fire.
An ally has been slain.
Good shit, Karthus. Good shit. 1 for 1. Good shit. I'm gonna come over here.
Break
An
against
enemy has been slain.
Oh, good. Come back there. Okay, look at the final kill. They're not letting me get any kills. Ah, fuck. We should probably go down there and help him out.
the greater the evil, the greater its opposition.
I'm gonna be honest here. I'm just gonna say, like, I'm not gonna get enough gold to carry the game, guys. If that's your planning on.
Virtue, and it burns eternally.
He's like Kalka from Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Lubu? Damn, bitch is greedy. That's not bad, actually.
Shut down.
I don't know if this is worth or not. Yeah, we gotta risk it.
Rampage.
Alright, Karthus with the carry. Good shit. Easy push, easy push. As long as Caitlyn doesn't come at me, easy push. She's coming for me. Fuck, fuck, come on, come on. I know. I can't make it in time. Fuck.
Never rise again.
Oh, damn it, she's not even coming. One second, guys. I can't read the chat right now. Do or die plays right now. Do or die plays. Alright, good shit.
Destroyed a turret.
Oh, is that enough for me to finish my item? It is. Wonderful. Alright. League of Legends, where the randoms are complete noobs. Same question. Apollo has some good statements when we see him. Are we going to scale him over Poseidon or no? No. So, I think it's confirmed Poseidon was the top 3 strongest Greek gods. Honestly? Oh, that's an easy... Oh, this fucking Soraka. Oh, this Soraka. Honestly, I'm going to relook at the statements again for Poseidon, because if he's top 3 strongest 3 gods, we might have to scale him above Hercules.
Sense mortal frailty.
Has been slain. Has been slain.
Holy shit!
Burn all deceivers.
Easy fucking bait. Fuck! Oh. We're gonna go straight for Rage Blade. Who won a fight between Lubu or Achilles? I don't know what Lubu's real life mythology is, actually. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what Lubu actually does in real life. I'm 019. I mean, my kill participation is on point, but like, I'm starved for kills, you know? Like, hey, listen, guys, do you want me to do damage or not? Oh, this Jin. Oh, greedy bitch. Oh, come on! Oh! Good shit right there. Hero's best warrior during 3 Kingdoms era. If I remember right, Ares was having a hard time seeing Poseidon fight, so good speed. Yeah, that was something that we kind of like, that I think me and Kyle missed in our video. Poseidon might be someone worth respecting again. But, you know, obviously the Record of Ragnarok videos come out once a year, so, you know. His best warrior 3 Kingdoms in all of China? Well, that doesn't really help, because, like, Achilles is technically, like, invulnerable, you know?
The light renews.
Like, so the thing about Achilles' weak spot is that there's no way to know his weak spot. Like, you would have no reason to assume he has a weakness like that on his Achilles. I meant in real life. Hey, all I'm saying is, man, we can't really... Oh, fuck. Are they fighting? The Zim's coming in.
I am born from the flame of their sins. Here I come.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, fuck.
I am anointed in the fire of absolution.
Well, that was lame.
I salute the fallen.
Can we even confirm Achilles was actually, like, alive in real life? I know it sounds kind of weird to say, but, like, isn't he just a myth? That could be game for them. That could be game for them. They might be able to win off this. If they can capitalize off this properly, they could win. I'm just kind of surprised Ezreal did. I'm just kind of surprised, like, our bot lane didn't do so well. Because, like, Soraka should counter Zyra. Troy was real event.
My sword is named virtue and is burned eternal.
Please do not allow me to win this game, please! I can't go out there. I don't have 16. Yeah, they're literally just gonna be able to push for free. Fuck! Alright. Who would you fuck? Kasumi or Ayane? Kasumi. Okay, so now I have increased range. I technically deal more. I don't even think I deal more damage, actually. I just have increased range. Oh, that range difference is massive, though. I forgot they buffed that. Do not die. Why am I even asking you? Oh!
Shut down.
Alright. Oh, fuck me. It was Saya stronger than Hercules, and that's good for Sasaki. There's no contest there. I mean, some people like Ayane over Kasumi, but like, Ayane's like... She's got issues.
To be human is to be imperfect, but I am not human.
Kasumi's biggest issue is that like, she just doesn't like killing people. And maybe she's like a little shy, but like, I mean, she still kills people if she needs to.
Your turret has been destroyed.
The fire that illuminates also cleanses.
They still bearing up or no? No, fuck that. We are not giving up fucking soul. Fuck that stupid shit.
I have given up everything for the light.
Slain. Rampage.
Bury with your transgressions.
Down. An ally has been slain. Double kill.
Live long enough.
No Q, buddy? Virgil has issues too. Yeah, people like him more than Dante. She also, I mean, they both have brother complexes, if I'm being honest with you.
I salute the father.
I might have to get fucking Hourglass this game. Virgil's there's two. Doesn't she also have brother complex? Been watching Kingdom, and man, I want Chin to be in Record Ragnar Arena. Don't know what the fuck that is.
Only those with malice in their hearts need fear the light.
I mean, the problem too is like if you go, oh, Hourglass keeps me alive longer, which I think is what I should go for. But these guys can prioritize pretty well off me. I'll take people who threw. I guess map awareness is just shit. Or Jin? Oh, Jin, my boy? Jin? Oh, keep him alive, keep him alive. Oh, okay.
Slain.
Alright. Alright, never mind. Oh, didn't kill her? That didn't kill? Oh, she was about to die. That grenade should have killed Zyra and they're... Karthus. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful Karthus. What makes watching a story of a hero that has nothing to lose so appealing compared to most types of heroes? Desperation, I think. I think it's like that hero will do whatever it takes, so it makes it more interesting. Like, a true hero who's desperate just for, like, revenge, for example, only wants to kill. He has no reason to not be, like, a fucking, like, as fucked as possible. I'm gonna risk more burst. Actually, Spellbeat does... Actually, that doesn't help me at all. Fuck.
My flames burn only the unworthy.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
Are they not doing Baron?
Shut down.
Is that dead? Is that dead? That's game. Oh, GG. That should be stallable, man. You, she doesn't have ult. Sejuani, you gotta risk. Sejuani, man. Yeah, Sejuani, if you die, that's fine. That's fine. Just buy time. Okay, she bought time. Alright, Ezreal's pushing there. Fuck. Yeah, Jin fucked us over there a little bit. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Oh, Jin, do not die. Oh. Fuck. I think I need more damage. No, I could. Oh, fuck. I think I'm gonna go for Zhonya's. Zhonya's keeps me alive longer. If my teammates can show up to like... Oh, no. Fuck! Four v 3. That's so fucking stupid. Come on. Doesn't matter. They're gonna get it. Fuck. If they get that dragon, we lose. 100% we lose. They get that, we lose. That's game. Fuck. No, don't kill. Oh, Jin. Oh, okay. Hang on. I'm about to respawn. No.
Enemy double kill.
Make thyself devout, and eternal life is granted.
Fuck. Soraka, heal me up. Karthus, buddy. Karthus, where you at? No, it's dead. Uh, uh, that jungler, our jungler was trash. I don't know if she ganked. She never ganked top, but then again, she did that. That's lame. That is absolutely fucking lame. Honestly, Soraka kind of like wasn't doing shit that game. I don't even know how the fuck they lost bot lane. How does Soraka lose to fucking Zyra? Can you beat DMC2 without using guns? Me? Yeah, probably. I actually got rebeat DMC2 again on every fucking difficulty because Mangler wants to do this challenge run. And for some reason, he's dead set on starting with DMC2. And I'm like, listen, I like DMC2 more than most people, but it's like I just got through beating it. I don't want to have to rebeat it again. It's like, oh, don't do the secret mission. It's like, I mean, it's kind of pointless for being honest. Well, okay, so well, no, yeah, theoretically, every boss is doable without guns. I'm ready to chump some asses and kick some gum. Yeah, so dude, I was gonna ask you. The last picture cost $33, right? What about the Trimagia 300 guns? So, you actually don't need guns to beat them. Last one was $23. Okay, keeping that in mind. Also, there guys from chat, I hope you haven't fun watching Inventory Sulfur. I want to fucking stab somebody. Well, actually, I want to look at my fucking team's ranks real quickly. Yeah, so you can beat them in physical combat, but it's hard and time consuming. Dude, what's my win rate with fucking Kale? It's gotta be low as fuck. Silver, I think my win rate's actually 50%. It's kind of trash, actually. Yeah, they can be killed without that. Also, man, fuck me. It seems there's a lot of news going on today regarding the U.S. Supreme Court. Kind of weird. You think those old fucks just keep to their own lane and stay to themselves?
And is this a pic?
What the? Oh, sorry. All right. I almost want to fucking play like Garen or something. Like, as long as they don't pick Vayne, I can like no comment on that, lol. Yeah, no, like I mean, it's possible to hit Trismagia when he gets close to you. It's just that's a pain in the ass. It's like I'd like to go Kale, but I have an easier time carrying with Garen. Abuse the Garen. We're gonna go Garen, and if they pick Vayne, we're just gonna fucking like cry. Oh, that's right. I got this Garen skin. Never seen it in action before. Got it in a reroll. I was thinking of getting that Debonair Zed skin. It's on sale right now. And, like, I don't play Zed, but, like, I'm gonna be honest. I like Debonair Zed better than I like fucking Galaxy Slayer. So it'd be kind of nice to have one of his legendaries. Isn't Garen that guy with the big Zoolander? Yeah. Well, it's not really a Zoolander. It's just a big sword. I mean, I guess technically it's a Zoolander, I guess. I don't know. Zoolanders are weird. Or, actually, they're not called Zoolanders. They're called Zweihanders. Dodge? Dodge? Support dodge, okay. Yeah, because I was going to say, because, like, I don't play Zed, but, like, if I do play Zed, I'd like to look dapper as fuck. I'd buy the KDA Kasai skin, but, personally, you know what? I might get that Ghost Pride Morgana skin. Wait, it's not Legacy? It's kind of weird. Or if not, we'll go Scion. It's like I think the problem when you have Kill on your team, because like again, like I didn't do bad there. She's really squishy. I understand that, but it's like I think the team gets this idea in their fucking head, like, oh, we can fuck up and Kill will carry us, you know. I think that's the fucking problem a lot of these teammates have. Like my best teams usually never. The second they brought up Kill's close to 16, I kind of knew like, okay, yeah, this is gonna go south. Morgana was a bride of who? She wasn't. It's a reference to the ghost story in Mexico about La Llorona. Which, if you don't know that story, it's basically a story of a woman with 3 kids who meets a young man who like is rich and she wants to marry him, but he doesn't want to marry her because she has kids. So she takes her kids out to a river and she drowns them one by one, I think. And then the man doesn't want to marry her. He like abandons her basically because it was like basically a pump and dump. So she drowns herself, but she can't find her kids anymore. So as the story goes, she goes around that night like calling out for her kids, and if she thinks you're her kid, she'll take you away. I actually think they made a movie recently based on that story, right? It was trash, I heard. Yeah. Like, if I remember correctly in the movie, the way they stop her is, like, they stab her with a stake made from a tree that was on the river she drowned in. Two dodges back to back. That sounds like Mama. They did. I like it. You saw the movie? What's the movie called? I don't think it's Mama. That sounds way too white. Nah, last game was not my fault. Last game was absolutely not my fault. Alright, Newhan decided to go fucking Prince of Persia on us. We'll see how that story goes. Zim, don't hate me. You know you want one of my 3 wives. Unfortunately, one of them is dead. So, Newhan, you are not giving me your dead wife. Alright, so we're getting a support Galio and a jungle. The Curse of La Llorona. Okay, so they just call it La Llorona. More or less. They call it La Llorona with extra steps. Go after Caitlyn. I don't think Caitlyn will be in this game. Newhan spill the beans about Zim. Nah, Newhan. I don't have Newhan draw anything questionable or anything. Red Dusk out here. You go after that one that kept kicking your ass last game. I don't think she's gonna be in this game. Ooh, that's a Mordekaiser top lane. Fuck. What kind of beans? No, I was thinking that the last picture was like $33. Since last time I did like comic panels for Newhan, he charged me $11 a page. I was gonna be like, Newhan, hang on. Since we already got 3 guns with Tom, I thought this really silly hentai based one you can do. How powerful is Yakuza-verse? I don't know, but I think it got multi-con recently. Hang on. Fuck. I kind of don't want to go Kale in the Mordekaiser. Well, I could go Garen still, but I think Garen loses in the Mordekaiser. I could go Nasus. Nessus isn't bad here, actually. Imagine 50 plus dolls in your house at night holy. What the fuck? 50 plus sex dolls? That's weird. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and bust out. We'll go Pharaoh on that. I haven't gotten this skin in a while. Honestly, as much as I kind of hate doing this, I think we're gonna rush fucking. We're gonna rush QSS right away. I think because Mordekaiser can kill me if he gets me in his ultimate. Oof. That clean Mordekaiser skin. Well, it's like. So there's an attack in Yakuza. I think it's like a dragon. I think it was the most recent one. I don't know what it's called. Where apparently there's like a multi-con feat there in one of the attack animations, which I can't disagree with. Listen, guys, I don't ask for questionable things. Okay, let's clarify that right now. Yeah, okay. What item? Fuck. Okay, so first item back is gonna be Sheen, then we go straight for QSS. Yakuza versus Yujiro.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Actually, I do not know on that one at all. Because I don't know enough about Yakuza, if I'm being honest with you.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Oh. Pregnant people and 2 dudes? Nah. Go out there, Malzahar. I mean, for team fights, probably. Yeah, I'll probably go after Malzahar. Malzahar could really fuck shit up in a team fight, so it could, like... Okay. Wait, you brought Nessus against Mord? Is that not the right option? I mean, I'm just gonna build QSS real quickly. Like, I mean, like, I think with QSS, it's not really gonna matter. As long as I... honestly, as long as I rush QSS, I don't think Mord can really do shit to me. So, Sheen into QSS, then normal build pad. Skill issue. Well, it's like who beats... Like, no... Oh. Okay. Oh, I see. Interesting strategy. Alright, so he's trying to zone me out of my lane already. Always a fun time. Although, without his Q, he's going to have a harder time doing that than he probably anticipates. Oh, what the hell is his build path? This Mordekaiser... I'm actually kind of a little worried now, actually. This Mordekaiser plays really weird. Yeah. Oh, yeah, these are the ones to be afraid of. Play Swain? I might play Swain. Like, Swain's pretty good. I cannot do shit to help you. I'm sorry, Aaliyah. I cannot do shit to help you. Oh, do I gotta go on that? I gotta go on that. Fuck. Muhin, get that kill, buddy. Get that kill, buddy. Or fuck, if she gets that kill, I'll be sad. One of you guys get that kill, please.
Killing spree.
Alright. I cannot. I guess we'll get boots. Not the best start, but that's fine. So I didn't know when to push and where to pull back. What do you mean? Hit the blue? No, that wouldn't have made a difference. My lifesteal's not good enough right now. Did you doubt about the Muslim Prince of Persia? Are you sure? Nah, I should have backed off. So when you went in on Malzahar, I thought I could help him out a little bit. And to be fair, they did get the kills. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of would prefer it if Ilya got that kill instead of Newhin, because like she's gonna be ganking. I kind of prefer. All right, yeah, he's playing aggro against me. I guess that's what Newhin's trying to warn me about. $12 farm so far, or 12 stacks. It's not good. His farm is actually kind of ass too. Now that I think about it. Seriously? Oh. Fuck. Oh, I made the wrong call here. I should have saved my Q for the big min. Oh, bitch, why are you taxing my lane?
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I'm pushing like the lane up. Like you want to wait. Oh,
Ally has been slain.
oh, Newhin's. Oh, wow, good shit, Newhin. All right, well, if Newhin's gonna roam, then that should be fine. Except bot lane's about to die.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, oh,
An enemy has been slain.
good shit. Mordekaiser only has Ghost, that's fine. Fuck, I need 700 for Sheen. Oh, yeah, my CSing is, my farming for my Q is bad right now. Holy fuck. Only 30 stacks, that's trash. Yakuza versus Sleeping Dogs? Well, unfortunately, Yakuza scale's way higher than Sleeping Dogs. Alright, easy predict. Alright, we can go back to base on this. Because now we can get Shane. Skill issue? I mean, I guess. Like... He's got more poke than me. And he also has, like, no mana cost either. We'll TP back. A little surprised the last one hit me, actually. Alright. There we go, 48 stacks. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Alright, he just poked me down at this point. Is he 6 yet? He's not 6 yet. Does not have ult yet. Does not have ult yet. Oh, good. Fucking pull there, Mordekaiser. Also, good shit, guys. Good shit. Oh, alright. Why didn't Dante think Nero... What? Nero needed to be killed along with the Sanctious the other Swordman. Oh, he was only really there to stop Sanctious. I mean, like, regardless if you cut the head off the snake, you deal with the snake, you know? Oh, that might have been a bad cue. Oh, barely got it. Same for Yakuza. Alright, we got early right now.
Shut down. An enemy has been
Yeah, this is a really stupid thing to fight right now, without that. Because he can just ult me, and if he ults me, is he 6? He's 6 now. Yeah, if he gets me his ultimate, I lose. You could have won early game? No, Mordekaiser's W deals more damage than you think it does. Alright, he's trying to freeze the wave. That's a little annoying, but it is the right decision on his part.
ally has been slain.
Ilya got too greedy. The fact that he can patrol this fucking wave so effectively kind of irks me. But that's fine. We can be patient. We outscale him late game. Alright, we can go in now. Oh, oh, damn it. Nice. Alright, we got that. We got the Academy. That's all we wanted. Kiryu can't fight. I mean, with ult I can probably kill him, but it's like, you know, I'd rather not chance it. Because getting Mordekaiser fed could have some dire consequences late game. Thankfully, I do have built-in lifesteal, so I'm not too worried about like holding the fort here for a while. But he has built-in lifesteal too, so we can literally just stay here the entire lane. Careful, Nguyen. I think he has wards, or he's going back to base. Either way, I can get some more farming done. We're at 138. We might be able to get 150 actually off this minion wave. The higher our Q stacks go, the more damage we do. So, oh, what? Fuck. Oh, you guys not doing that anymore? I mean, I'll go in for the assist. Beautiful. Alright, let's go. Let's go to base. QSS, then we continue Divine Sunderer. Alright. Alright, so I expect you. We'll have Dante with Razor Door Sword. Also, hello in here. Hello, Demon. Take the thing. No, we can't. They got it. Oh, okay, so you haven't played this game in a while. If they take it, we can't take the orb. It's whoever gets the kill. If Dante's win by the Order of the Sword, I mean, honestly, he probably just will be a lot stronger early on. Will be a lot more knowledgeable. Order of the Sword would for sure succeeded in their goals, though. Nico stole, though? No, she didn't. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, did no one notice that she stole it then? Alright. Wow. So P take the thing? Did they? No, that doesn't sound right. Can Dante win America's Got Talent? Probably not. No, you want to stick around? Alright. So he has no ult. QSS has a faster cooldown than his ultimate. That is fucked. Oh, he's tilted! He's tilted! Be his ass! Good shit. Thank you. No, do not take this. Take the other one. I need this one. Thank you. Skill issue alert. Yeah, I guess. That's weird. No one said anything. I would have figured that. I thought because they weren't taking it that like we didn't get it. I guess I should have checked first. I don't think Dante can win America's Got Talent. Well, think about it. It has a pretty good dancer, singer. Yeah, but like singers don't really make it far in America's Got Talent.
Your team has destroyed a
I wouldn't even. I mean, he might win American Idol. Can Dante Lore stay in DT permanently? Yeah, theoretically he could. Someone blue ping the thing? Yeah, okay, you know what? Then I guess my brain just ignored blue pings. He could force them. He forces them to let him win America's Got Talent.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, that's new and dead.
Zim, I have a quick question about your second book.
Alan, you better have it. Go ahead. Go ahead, and I will let you know if you should shut the fuck up or not. Go ahead.
Are you planning on publishing it late of this year?
I plan on publishing it hopefully by summer.
Okay. Alright, have a good night.
Night, Alan. You have a nice night. Maybe I should start a writing stream afterwards, because good lord am I behind on that second novel. I mean, nothing. Nothing. I said nothing. Alright, we can get Divine Sunderer now. Thank God I was quick. We'll see which one we want. Alright, so currently we have 249 stacks. We're doing pretty solid. Kind of want TP down there. But we gotta stay up top for now. Yeah, I'd probably just fucking push blue pings on. Zim, when will Tom get an anime opening? Never. Because that would require a lot of work.
An ally has been slain.
The only reason Neon's even working on Tom stuff right now, like Dante has Toon Force on his profile. What gives him Toon Force? Oh, well, yeah, just because, like, of the fucking, like, lights and shit, right? Get the fuck back here, boy. Get back here, boy. Oh no, sorry. Oh no, fucking he's coming on that shit. Suck it! Alright, we can be in 1v1s now. Wasn't that reality warping out Toon Force? They call it Toon... I mean, Toon Force is just a specific form of reality warping, for being honest.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Self-actualizing Toon Force. Alright, so we can now successfully fight Mordekaiser in 1v1 fights with my ultimate. Skills for both of you? No, that's why I was confused. Because, like, I was like, when Ewan's like, you're going Nasus and the Mordekaiser, like, yeah, why wouldn't I? I outscale him late game. Ewan, careful! Alright. Good shit, Newhan, good shit. Married for half a year in your face. Thank you, Pimp Demon. I appreciate it. Why aren't any of you members? I actually still read this fucking commission actually. Fucking hell. Mangler's planning to like get some Fridays off, and I'll call Friday off to take care of it. Once they get sorted out. Mangler. Alright, just back up, just back up, just back up, just back up, just back up. Or are you gonna go for it? Do not get hit by his ultimate. Do not get hit by his ultimate. Run! So I fucked up there. They ain't rich. I fucked up there. They stopped having skill issues. Nah, yeah, I used my QSS a little too early there. I think I get Hullbreaker's effect. I do get Hullbreaker's effect technically. Do we look like people who care about COD? COD? I mean, it's an alright fish. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of COD. Hey, Modern Warfare's campaigns were fucking perfection. Okay, let's clarify that one right now. Oh, no. We still, like, we have it all planned out. Me and Kyle and fucking Mangler need to record it. I need to sit down and fucking get them to sit down and record it. That's been such a pain in the ass getting a hold of them. Call of Duty fish, or Call of Duty, not the fish. Yeah, Vel'Koz melts me. How can I get into Nirvana? I'm not sure. I was on Black Ops 2. Bruh, Modern Warfare had the best campaign. Like, not the new, fuck. That's not good. Mordecai got first kill finally. Now he deals 2 damage to my prompt. I love how he just instantly falls over when he dies. Looks like we're kind of throwing our advantage a little bit. Someone needs to split push. Holy fuck. Yeah. Oh man. Vel'Koz is unironically carrying them right now. I can't do shit against Vel'Koz. Because Vel'Koz deals true damage. Black Ops 1's campaign is fine, yeah. That should be easy kills. Easy kills. Oh, dude's gonna die. Uh, uh, they just take your soul? Yeah, technically. Oh my goodness. Holy fuck, man. How the fuck did bot lane lose this? Oh my goodness. We're literally just using the Vel'Koz. I guess you don't. Oh no. Holy fuck, he DPS's so much. Yeah, their bot lane's so much better than ours. Holy fuck. That's almost not fair. Good luck, Nguyen.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Enemy kills.
Oh. I kind of want to be a dick and ask him, the guy who's supposed to fucking taunt, what spells can those magic minions cast? Magic missile. Oh, she's getting fed, she's getting fed, she's getting fed! Oh, beautiful. She's starting to become a pain in the ass. I think I might get Frozen Heart next for sure. I mean, she can help win the game pretty hard, actually. If they lose their bot lane, they lose. Like, we really just have to get rid of fucking Vel'Koz and fucking Kog'Maw, they lose.
An ally has been slain. Rampage.
Holy fuck, he almost killed me, actually. What the fuck?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Alright, I got back up. We can't fight Vel'Koz. Why are you in the bottom corner of the map? Well, I was trying to push up a little bit, but the problem is that I can't really push with them there. Vel'Koz will kick my ass, 100%. He's got so much range on me, and he got so much burst.
You have been slain.
Oh, Ilya might take that actually. If she takes that, we win the game. If she takes that, we win. Oh, she didn't quite take it, but that's still. Oh, nope, never mind. Kog'Maw's still around. Poor Ewan. A good Ilya can do some really fucked up shit. Like, she's really silly. Ewan, try not to die. We're gonna have to fight for Dragon right now. Play Master Yi. Yi's very feast or famine. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Fuck, I'm almost tempted to do this. I think that might be game. Newhin! Oh, Newhin, what was that? Why would you go into them? That's game. That's game.
Aced.
Kog'Maw's? You know, what's Kog'Maw built? You know what? I think it's Malzahar slowing me with Riley's Crystal Scepter. Yeah. Fuck me, man. That's probably game. That's probably game. Because they have so much poke. They have so much fucking disgusting poke. We're all close range fighters. If they get buried too, that's game. I gotta be honest. I don't kind of like talk. Like I mean, I like blaming people all the time. I don't like saying it in game, but I think this like yeah. This Vayne is... Oh, come on, Vayne. Why are you being a pussy? Okay, yeah, they're gonna take Baron right now. Yeah, only thing we can do now is hold out. Bruh. This is fucking trash. Don't fight! Holy fuck! How fuck? Oh, definitely don't fight that. Definitely don't fight that. What are you guys doing? Bruh. Alright, well I gotta go back.
Your turret has been destroyed.
It's not gonna make a fucking difference, so fuck it.
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
Oh my goodness. I mean, good for Mordekaiser. I mean, he didn't win the fucking game. Like, I mean, he won the game. Oh, that support gap was fucking intense. Holy fuck. That was fucking ridiculous. Couldn't do shit against Vel'Koz. No, Vel'Koz and Kog'Maw just had so much fucking range on their side. Kog'Maw's W increases his range, so I can't go in on him, and Vel'Koz does fucking true damage. What were the ranks? Pogba was silver 3. Last year bronze. What the fuck is our fucking vein then? First season is first player. Gotta do that. That's right. So yeah, sure. Let's see what we can do. One more. Nah, I mean, like, fuck. Galio didn't do shit to stop Vel'Koz half the time. Like, I mean, come on. Motherfucker standing in one spot, spinning around. You can't taunt his ass for a second? And they shouldn't have fought that. I don't know why they fucking fought that. I don't know why anyone starts fights with other dragons up. That's so fucking stupid.
I don't know what any of these names are.
No, hello,
They
man.
sound interesting. Day 800 of seeing leagues but not understanding leagues.
I'll say, like, you've seen, like, probably, like, fucking 40 plus hours of this game and you still don't understand what the fuck's going on.
I recognize the map at this point. I may be able to draw it. I just know sometimes you summon a couple blue guys, they attack some red guys, there's a bigger red guy, and there's maybe some towers. Am I getting warmer?
Yeah, that's close enough.
Okay. What 3 series would you want Mundus to appear in and take over? What series would I want him to take over? Like, are you asking me, like, okay. Because, so how I would interpret that question is, like, what would be either interesting or what verse would it be good for Mundus to take? Well, actually, I don't think there's any reality where Mundus taking over any verse would be good for that verse. Unless they were already being governed by, like, survival of the fittest rules. And, like, just any amount of ruling at all would just be slightly better than what they currently have.
Nonsense.
We're spot on. Hopefully. The only one that I can think of that would make sense for him to, like, take over... Hunger Games, would that be his top? What the fuck would you send him to the Hunger Games? That'd become infinitely worse if he sent them there. They go from those people would go from having no rights to no life.
Yeah.
I'd probably say either Doom's Hell, Spawn's Hell. I'll be honest, like, most of them would just be like Hells. Really just Hells from other series. Pretty much just come in and kill everyone and everyone. Okay, so if that's true, then Doom's Hell. For sure. Doom's Hell would literally objectively be made a better place if Mundus took it over. Granted, the major difference being that, like, some people in the Hell wouldn't be killing each other because Mundus would dictate that they don't, but, like, most of the demons would still just fucking fight and kill each other. The difference is that all the DMC demons would just swallow the Doom demons. It would literally just, like, fuck most of them up, because most of them don't really have any, like...
Bro, are you saying that against tier 1A Doom?
Oh, that's... I love it when people try to tell me Doom is tier 1.
I'm sorry these facts hurt your feelings. What was that? Oh, hey Neil, what's up?
Did I hear a chuckle over there? Was that a...
It better not have been a chuckle. Doom being
Is that
tier
a little
1
bit of a laugh?
Doom being
A
tier
smirk?
1 is the most essential basic power scaling knowledge out there. Along with him still having lightning speed only.
Listen, we don't talk about that.
Tier 1A
Conveniently,
subsonic
just
speed.
push that aside while we scroll back through the games for the 6th time to try and see if we can find any sort of light particle interaction between him and, like, the Doom Slayer.
I mean, you can go to play Doom games. I've never been a fan of them.
Hey, didn't Dante and Five's novel say they didn't want kids? I can't remember. So I can't remember if he says he doesn't want kids, but he's not open to the idea of going and doing it. He's not even open. Well, so what he says to Lucia, or what he says about Lucia, to Mathieu, specifically regarding, like,
I dodged.
Well, it's not. So I think she says, she basically says, "I'm not asking you." Uh, there's a specific line that he gives her. It's very. Hang on, I can find it right here.
Sleep with this crazy bitch. I've been playing this game for 10 years. I still don't own everybody yet.
Ignore that.
Ignoring you.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go see Doctor Strange tomorrow, so I'm curious to see how that's gonna turn out. I've heard mixed receptions on it apparently.
Is it even out yet?
It's out tomorrow.
Wait, did I get to the one?
Well, they have preview showings, you know that, right?
Well, yeah, but like I don't typically pay attention to too many of those.
Yeah, so I guess I'll decide for myself tomorrow. Apparently, it's a 2 hour long movie. Gonna be honest, after No Way Home, I think I think superhero movies are kind of peaked.
Not really.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, like
No.
that movie was
Shut
kind of like super
shut
overrated.
No, how fucking dare you, you fucking swine.
I mean,
What about it do you think was overrated, you sick
it kind of
fucking fuck?
relies entirely on the fucking premise of you having watched like so many other Spider-Man movies.
Not even, bro. It stands on
Yeah,
its
it
own
does.
just fine. It just adds them
No, it
as
doesn't. It
flavor.
doesn't
Yes,
at
it does.
all.
See, you don't understand this because you're white and your food consists of fucking nothing but mayonnaise.
What the hell?
I'm, s-
Mayonnaise is disgusting.
he says that now, but I bet he puts it on his sandwiches.
What do you mean says that now? No one's ever asked me that. No one's
Yeah.
ever accused me of saying my food is mayonnaise. What the
How about you put some fucking spices on your food?
How
Like
about you
some old
shut your
Spider-Man.
mouth? Okay, hang on. I have to find the statement.
Top 5 strongest Sternredders? I have no fucking clue. I don't know if I'm bleach. Superhero movie peaked with The Dark Knight. That's a fine way of saying No Way Home.
Oh yeah, so he says. What she says to him is that, and what about you give Lucia a happy memory? I'm not asking you to marry her. It isn't good for a man to just forget about women, don't you think? Say something already, boy. And he says, sorry, I have my reasons.
Sorry, I got trauma. I know you should sympathize with me. Your entire family was killed by my father.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna be honest, it's not very blunt. It's more of just like, Dante's like, yeah, I don't think it's a good idea for me to go and, like, either have kids or, like, entertain the notion. So it's very clear he's not comfortable with the idea of leaving like an heir or someone behind.
Meanwhile,
To
Virgil,
this
I don't
partner.
even know I have an heir, and I have an heir.
Dean, Sam, and Cass have limited tune force in theory, right? Um, that depends on how you want to interpret plot manipulation. Technically, well, actually, sort of. So they've literally had like actual episodes where they become like part cartoons. There's literally a universe in the supernatural universe that is like Scooby Doo universe location. So since all those powers and things would fall under like Chuck's domain and his like plot manipulation, you could argue they have limited tune force.
Oof.
How fast would you have to be to dodge Virgil's judgment cut? I don't think you get to dodge Virgil's judgment cut, but like bare minimum, probably a measurable speed. And even then, you probably wouldn't be able to dodge the first several judgment cuts because you wouldn't know that they're coming.
What do you mean you wouldn't know they're fucking coming? If you're at his same speed level, you'd see him move.
No, I mean like you wouldn't see the judgment cut like appear until it's already around your body. It's a slice that can appear like basically anywhere that he wants it to. There's also the problem that Virgil typically does it with a stance, but Virgil, according to Three's manga, doesn't actually need to take a stance to judgment cut you. So he can basically change up his telegraph if he needs to. He can also move out of view of your eye point, which if he's out of that for even like an instant, you're, you know, kind of like screwed.
Oh, but there is no instant where he'd be away from it because, you know, there's no such thing as instances between characters who move this fast.
I mean, it's entirely possible you can make a mistake while still moving at a measurable speed. We just assume your processing power is infinitely higher than everyone else's. Top 5 strongest Stern Ritters. Strongest? Or just like most... Are we talking like who has the highest raw power in order? From like weakest to strongest? Or who would be the most difficult to kill?
Are those really different?
It kind of depends. Can you kill every cell in Dante's body to kill him? No. That wouldn't be enough. Also, attempting to target his cells specifically doesn't really work. Because even if, by the time you attempted to stab, or incinerate, or itemize any of his cells, aside from the fact that they would be resistant to all of those things, even if you managed to bypass that resistance, they would heal as quickly as you were destroying them. And then after that interaction, or multiple attempted interactions, whatever attempt that you performed on his cells would be deemed ineffective at that point. Like, it just would never pierce them. Because he would just start adapting. I had a lot of people debate that for Dante. Well, a lot of people don't really realize that, like, Dante and most demons in general have, like, low and mid godly regions.
Oh, no.
So, like, Dante's regen starts in the mid-range, and the more demonic power he gets, the higher it gets. Now, I say that because, like, typically, generally speaking, most of his higher regions are locked behind his DT, but if you give him more demonic power, his regeneration technically would upscale. Because his DT is just his demonic power overflowing over his entire body. So if you gave him a pretty massive power boost, his regen would literally upscale massively.
Lies. Fake news. Nothing but wink.
Like, don't you mean nothing but net?
Bruh, you ain't even hitting the brim.
But I did well in basketball as a kid.
Who are you lying to?
I wasn't lying to anybody. My mom told me I did pretty well. What would Moon just say to Gilva if he'd met in Nirvana? He'd probably be like, hey, you're a fucking failure. I literally gave you... You know what he would say? He'd say exactly what I said when I was talking about he would use the explanation, except he would use a third to first person, I guess a second person version of my explanation of Dante's feats in DMC1's novel, where he'd be like, wow, I've never seen such an easy W just thrown away. You were given every single possible advantage. Pre-existing knowledge, intel loaded into your body, mind, and soul, prep time, you had weeks to evaluate this man, observe his skills and his friends, and gather various points of ambush, along with backup, a portable demonic tree, the fucking Nexus, and literally everything, and you still lost to Dante. He didn't even have his name! He didn't even have his name! You fucking loser. I mean, technically he got it back later, but he didn't have his name for most of that conflict, and he was still beating your ass like a drum.
How are you guys still having trouble killing him? Holy fuck. Good
yeah,
shit.
no, he'd say that too.
I gave you everything!
I
seriously?
literally everything. And what did you lose to? Oh, that's right. To some fucking bullets made by a human.
Why'd you even show up here? Why didn't you kill yourself the moment you had consciousness again?
Also, isn't that the weakest version of Dante as well? That is the weakest version of Dante.
This shit's just been going on for about, like, roughly 2 hours. Nothing really too crazy been happening, though.
Dude, Mundus would be chilling in his palace, and then Virgil or Gilbert would just respawn, and then be like, "I'm sorry, Master, I failed." And he's just like, "You damn right you did. Away with you. You don't get to reach." But we're assuming technically he would canonically he wouldn't actually regenerate, but like it'd be kind of funny to think that if he actually regenerated inside Mundus's palace in the story when he went to the demon world instead of just going straight to Nirvana or whatever.
During RE5 DLC. We can do some RE5 DLC after this, but I haven't had time to play RE5. Like, I only have access to Lost in Nightmares right now. I haven't had time to go back and clear the last 3 missions. Also, are you even home right now, Kyle? You didn't even show up at the stream at all. You didn't even message me.
Also, Virgil TLDS or TDS, you kind of have to rephrase your question about the Sternriders. I can answer it.
How the fuck does he keep hitting me with that?
Oh wait, Zim, I got the perfect person for you to main in Smash. You ready?
Oh,
Yoshi. You know why?
why?
Because just like him, you love to avoid taxes.
Sounds like a good man. Or insect thing for all.
He's a dinosaur.
No, he's not.
He is.
No,
Yes, he's a dinosaur. He's canonically a dinosaur.
What
He's
the?
a smaller dinosaur, but he is a dinosaur nonetheless.
Good shit, Ewan, good shit. What kind of dinosaur looks like that?
The best kind.
Gross. Next, you're gonna tell me Birdo's a dinosaur too.
I don't know the situation with Birdo, but
No one knows the situation with Birdo.
well, hang on a minute.
Well,
Neo, can you confirm what the situation with Birdo is?
Oh, Berto, you're asking specifically what they are?
what it is, yes.
I'm trying to remember what it was. It's because it's based on something specific. Oh wait, never mind. Oh yeah, that also was a dinosaur.
Okay, there you go.
A dinosaur that pays taxes? Trash. Imagine Demon King lost to Lady, lol. If a Demon King lost to Lady, Mangler would have like a hyperventilation attack.
I'm trying to figure out how that works, because then I have to... You guys don't understand how, like, consistency and inconsistency works. If that happens, I then have to go back through the entire lore and find an explanation for that, to see if it's actually consistent or not, like an outlier or something. That makes my job harder. You're just like, yay, new feats. I'm like, oh, fuck, new feats.
I'm like, alright, Lady steals Demon King now, so as long as she just doesn't do the pinnacle of combat, we'll be good. Because if he does the pinnacle of combat, that upscales Abigail a lot.
Dude, if they're literally... Well, I was gonna say, like, we just argue... Well, see, the point is that we can't even argue Dante is slouching, because even when he slouches, he actually proved that, like, he still gets stronger than people who actually train. So there's literally, like, no actual explanation that we could give.
Ewan, get the kill, Ewan!
Dinosaur that pays taxes? He actually doesn't pay taxes. He's a tax dodger.
Who? Virgil?
No, Yoshi.
Oh. Is that canonical that Yoshi just dodges taxes?
Pretty sure.
In what universe would that be relevant information for a Nintendo fan to know that Yoshi dodges taxes?
Listen. It's important.
What if they give? What if they give Lily a weapon that rivals a Demon King? Oh, that Mangler's happy. That Mangler's like, yay.
What weapon could they give her that would rival a demon? Because she's got a flamethrower that literally has countless forms of hellfire inside of it and can burn you completely into nothingness.
Pluto turns into a crossbow, and she gets Pluto.
It's kind of a lame weapon, to be honest. Make him a grenade. A never-ending grenade.
That has nothing to do with his power setup or anything. At least the crossbow makes sense.
No, see, this is where the kicker is. Every time you blow it up, creates creates a space-time continuum that you can then collapse around people like a remote bomb.
I fucked up.
So it's like the cranky bombs, but with more needlessly complicated steps. Huh?
Oh, good shit. You in a revive. You sound so happy with that outcome. Anyways, dude, can we just start the fucking challenge with DMC3? I don't feel like, as much as I like DMC2, I don't really go through DMC2 without doing the secret missions. That's gonna take a while.
Do you even have the MC3?
It comes in the collection. I don't know how to tell you that.
No, like, do you have it? So you understand for this run, you have to have, like, fully... Well, it is not that you have to, but you are basically going to be unable to do this challenge unless your character is fully maxed. Because we're going to do this on DMD.
Wow, hang on.
Is Trish in Ticket Combat? So far, we have not seen Trish. We have only seen Lady, Dante, and Bertil.
Oh, new and cleanup time! New and cleanup time! Come on, buddy!
I don't think we have any confirmation that Trish will be in it.
Oh, fuck, I'm dead, I'm dead.
Actually, it wouldn't even make sense for Trish to be in it.
Oh, good shit.
Canonically, Trish doesn't.
Alright, I'm gonna go back
exist
before
yet.
fucking Lux kills me.
She gets made in Mundus makes her.
Go ahead, continue.
What?
I'm sorry. It's because so the enemy top laner just immediately called out mid diff, and I'm like, dude, she literally sniped our mid laner from the like our jungler. Like, I mean, she's not.
Bertil isn't even in the main story. That's not.
I mean, well, he shouldn't be. He's supposed to be in a suit of armor, wondering how could this happen to me.
So
Something like that.
I was gonna say he's in. Well, I guess yeah. It's hard to explain. Like he has his own campaign, but like what he's experiencing is inside of an illusion. Trish is made shortly before the events of DMC 1, so she should be able to appear in this game. How strong and fast?
Yeah, Newhan, you should have gone around.
Anybody know Fairy Tale?
Nope.
Surprisingly, I know a good amount of its scaling, and unfortunately, it comes with yeah.
Does that
That being-
knowledge include the
Sorry, go on,
capacity?
go on.
Does that knowledge include the capacity to answer a question about how strong and fast Celine from Fairy Tale is?
Yes, actually.
Ooh.
So like, no joke. Thanks to her, like a good amount of the verse actually got upgraded because a lot of characters actually scaled to Celine, such as like Agnolia, and so on and so forth. But that being said, how powerful she is herself, though, she actually is like large planet and also large planet because she has a feat where she's able to increase the size of the moon and also move it. And for context, she's literally a moon goddess, so like yeah, it makes sense. Just saying.
Sounds like easy money.
But she's also faster than light as well, due to scaling to a whole lot of shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, like for perspective, like it comes from like it's not really much of a scaling chain, but she is involved in scaling for it though. Basically, there's an attack that's explicitly like light and also light speed as well, so on and so forth. So many characters scale to it, she scales to it, yada yada.
We want Moon to appear and take over Outworld in Mortal Kombat. Sounds like Outworld is not going to be great again. Shao Kahn's going to have a field day with that. Can Luffy Gear 5 beat Shanks?
We don't know yet. I mean, if he can fuck with Kaido, he can fuck with Shanks at this point. Because, well, the only evidence we have of Shanks maybe scaling higher is that Shanks could fight Kaido with no injuries.
I was gonna say, didn't he get stalemated? Oh, I haven't seen anything like recent, but like, didn't he get stalemated by Kaido on his way to help Whitebeard?
No, so Kaido was gonna go kill Whitebeard, and Shanks was like, no.
Oh, so it was the way around, yeah. Well, like, didn't he still have to like fight him for a while though?
Well, we don't know how the fight went. All we know is that they met on boat. They met like at the sea. So for all we know, like a fight probably could have happened, but also we don't know if it did. All we know is that Shanks goes to stop Kaido, and when he shows up at the War of the Best, he's unharmed. So if we assume Shanks is the strongest of the fucking emperors, then Luffy might be. Luffy's in the same tier, but he probably wouldn't be able to do anything to him. Oh wow! And Ewan's dead.
But doesn't Drake in POC? That he does. And Nero should be in that game, but he's confirmed to be in POC. Well, Nero's the only one in that game that would actually cause like inconsistencies, because Nero technically at this time should be about 4 years old.
It's okay. Nero's gonna fucking scroll up into the DeLorean. He's gonna be like, Dante, we gotta get to the future where you're like a bum. I'm a bum here too. Never mind then, nothing's changed.
That's unfortunate.
I thought
they're gonna pull a quick one and be like, yeah, this is Nero after the events of DMC4, but before 5, and he's got like the old bringer armor and everything. Wait, actually, do we have a confirmation of the design for Nero?
It's probably DMC4 Nero.
I was gonna say they could unironically, literally be like, yeah, time travel.
There is no reason they would overcomplicate the game with the breakers.
What?
The breakers would break that mobile game like a fucking twig.
Oh no, that toaster would pop like a. That toaster would pop like a cigarette, or pop like a bag of popcorn. Like it would not be.
Why not balloon? Why cigarette? Why popcorn?
I was trying to find some fucking analogy. I'm sorry, sue me.
But why a cigarette?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking clearly.
I know you weren't.
Speak of combat base on 3 games 3, right? I don't know what base on DMC3 means. I'm trying to say if it. Oh, it's based on 3MC3. Sort of. So it's combat, from what I have seen, what has been shown to me in the gameplay footage, as well as like I've seen cutscenes and what I've been told, is that it is a mixture. It is based similarly to DMC3's combat system, but it's more closer to a mix of DMC3's and the reboots. It's actually a pretty good crossing of both of them. Anyone else saw Orcs, the Taken King from Destiny is?
Oh, Orcs? He should be like multiversal plus of like immeasurable speed. Well, he's a bit weird of a situation. So like Orcs has this weird situation where he isn't as powerful in his material form, and he's most powerful ways in the Ascended Realm and the likes. So like at his most powerful, he's like immeasurable with having omnipresence across space and time, but specifically just space and time. It's a weird scenario because like he's not omnipresent in general, just only across space and time. It's very weird.
He has standards.
But that being said, though, Orcs, Orcs is pretty actually powerful. Probably one of the more broken characters for 2A in general.
So when is he gonna square up against the God Emperor of Mankind?
I would actually argue he would shit on the Emperor of Mankind, except for the time he became a except for that time that he basically held the Chaos Gods from entering realm space.
So basically, like in a more standard key, you would argue he would win.
Oh yeah, and with ease at that. Like, not even joking. That's how stupidly broken Orcs is, and like I'm not even bullshitting you either.
So what gun deals more damage? SMG. I know Destiny, and I know how the story goes.
Do you think Dante would react if he actually beaten Virgil in one hit after expecting the biggest fight of his life and didn't survive? Are you telling me, like, So are you saying if like Virgil came back like after the end of Visions of V, and he's like, I've returned, and then Dante runs across the room, hits him once, and his arm just like crumples? I'm pretty sure Dante would be a little bit surprised, especially since he's very wounded at that point.
Dante's like, performance issues, Virgil? I just came back from the dead.
Yeah, no, he would have he would immediately start cracking some jokes. It would be like
I
5
ain't even
seconds.
talking about performance issues in the bedroom either.
I don't have those because I've never even had a chance to be in the bedroom. Suck it!
I believe that's your kid over
That's
there.
the attitude, Tim. How can you be bad at something if you've never tried it?
Well, clearly we have some inconsistency here. Virgil's just like,
Also
I'm
look
being
up.
defeated? Again?
Bruh, we better not lose this one. Holy fuck. Why are we afraid of team fights?
X8? Oh, finally, a common writer question. Wonder when those gonna pop up eventually. He's specific. Well, it depends on what form or what transformation we want to talk about. At his most powerful, he's like low multiversal, and I'm trying to think of how fast he was because he had some pretty I know he was like light speed or like maybe higher, but I'm not sure what was it because I have to go back. I have to go back and look at common runner speed feats, but yeah.
Virgil basically did beat Dante in one hit. He would have won pretty easily.
Burn all deceivers.
Virgil would also be very well, actually, well, you'd be a little bit surprised because in that circumstance, like that one blow that he landed, the first blow he lands is when he hits with the sheath to Dante's torso. But that blow wasn't intended to like defeat Dante, it was just intended to like get him to back off. So if Dante's body just like crumpled in form as it was flying through the air, he'd be like, whoa. That's weird.
You got your ass kicked a lot more than I thought you did.
like holy shit. Here when Dante one-shots Virgil. Well, that was easy. I meant in mission 19, by the way. Oh! Well, it would be a very different circumstance. Virgil would probably be very disappointed. He'd be like, wait a minute, but I gave you time to, like, heal your wounds and get strong, and you just died in one hit?
You've been dying for like 10 years. I don't want to hear it.
Wait a minute, I committed seppuku and this giant lifelong journey just for this? What the fuck, Dante? Probably, if I could go through like the most charitable interpretation, I think Virgil would probably either resurrect Dante or give him like an energy boost, because he'd be pissed off about the fact that he one-shot him. He would
Toothpaste.
not be satisfied.
Toothpaste on the toothbrush first, then we get the other shenanigans. Then becomes the water. Oh, Neon's gonna die, Neon's gonna die, Neon's gonna die, fuck.
What's the other shenanigans in between the toothpaste and the water? Or did you mean like water afterwards?
Well, it's like, how do you brush your teeth? Do you first put toothpaste on your toothbrush, then put water afterwards, or?
Always. I always put toothpaste on the toothbrush, and then I pour a little bit of water on it to mix it in. Brush any extras that I don't need off.
So, what animal does it differently?
I know there are some people who like to put water on a toothbrush first before putting the toothpaste on top of it.
You don't really break the buildup as much though, and it's not like putting like a layer. I mean, you could put water on the bottom and then put toothpaste on the top, but you need to have some water to break down toothpaste.
Nah, I'm sorry. If somebody does that, that's the equivalent of being like, Yeah, I put soap on myself without being in the water. It still works.
Like the point of having
Wait,
soap
do you
is-
lather your hands in the water stream?
Enemy killing spree.
No, I'm talking about like they rub the cake on dry.
That's weird.
No, it's an example.
A guy thinks normal to do water first and calls people who do toothpaste first psychopaths. I mean, I kind of do the same thing for cereal.
Enemy double kill.
Like, you guys see me eat cereal. I think the rest of you guys are fucking weird. Bro, if we lose again, holy
You
fuck.
put cereal in first, and then
Oh no, I fill up the bowl with milk and then comes the cereal later.
Nah, you're just like
I've just
Really?
evolved, unlike you
No.
fucking cretins.
no, you're a psychopath. You're basically like serial Charles Manson.
Don't be mad just because I eat cereal correctly. You guys just eat soggy fucking noodles.
there was a period of time where I switched around because I wanted to see what putting the milk in before the cereal looked like, and I was very disappointed.
I take it you're not a fan of having some crunch in your cereal?
No, I don't have a problem. It's just like it's harder to gauge like exactly like how well everything. Well, okay, everything's fine. It's just like the volume doesn't really work as best because the milk's already in there. Like I'm assuming in this scenario we're pouring the milk to around 80% capacity, 75-80% capacity of the bowl, so that I can put like whatever it is I'm putting in there. And it's
Try
only-
100% capacity of the bowl.
Oh.
Get rid of all that pussy shit you're talking about. 80%? No, it's all or nothing, boy.
Look, listen, buddy, like, I am not, like, fucking Darby the Gambler, okay? Like, I do not have the ability.
I have to look at the fucking water, like the milk, teetering on the edge of leaking as I put my cereal in there,
I'm not
leak.
putting coins. I'm not putting coins at the top of the water to break the rift or anything. Like, we're not doing this shit.
Failure. If you're not playing a mini game with your cereal, are you even having cereal? And of course, I have all my delicious bowl of Cheerios every morning.
An Angler question: what if Roxas escaped from Disney and did a Twilight Town? Then he probably would have gone to the world that never was. Unless there was like a follow-up to that. Well, I mean, technically speaking, if we're going by like what's depicted in the game, he would have faded away more accurately. But assuming that wasn't like a side effect or something that was occurring to him, he would have gone to the world that never was, most likely. How strong is
Yeah,
Ranger?
I thought he just would have just went for Xemnas, and that's kind of what it was. The initial goal was before he got captured and put into that fake.
But Xemnas would be like, "Alright, boy."
They're gonna get Baron, they're gonna get Baron, they're gonna get Baron. Fuck, they're gonna get Baron.
No. Roxas was probably going to get beat by the. I was just saying that's probably what he would have done if he actually escaped. At least
he
that's
would get in there. He would get in there and be like, "Wait a minute, didn't I lose to a guy?" It's funny. The last guy that beat me, he had a presence exactly the same as yours, but for some reason he had some giant JoJo stand sitting behind him. Why do you seem familiar?
Alright, so they got Man, holy fuck.
How powerful is Remove Tempest Heaven? I know you probably didn't ask this, but I know this has been asked before, but not by you though. That being said, Rimuru is just really stupidly OP. Like, that's not all I can really say. Rimuru is just fucking ridiculously stupid powerful. And, I mean, like I said, it's pretty interesting too, because the original Source State comes from the original, novel is actually really good. It's actually really good. I actually really like it. And I said before and put on record that Rumor's probably like one of my favorite characters. I actually really like him a lot. That being said, though, as far as power goes, he's like what multiversal with like maybe infinite or measurable speeds. I mean, that's really all I can say. He's mainly just an extremely hacked character, like extremely ridiculously hacked
Oh my
character.
god, are we gonna lose again? What the fuck?
Is it a set cover sugar? Good. I am not.
What's our support? Nami? Damn, man! Why is it their supports feel like they can actually do shit? Neoham, why did you eat into him?
You know the beavers are so haywire to build a dam around water that if you play the sound of running water, the beaver will start building a dam. That's kind of funny.
Oh yeah, no, they did studies like they're instinctively made to do that. He's not lying. If you actually did play like a sound of water, they will just start building a dam because that's just
Telling you
instant.
they're basically just hydrogen real estate workers. Interesting. Post Cage 3 Sora the strongest character in the Cage verse? No. Technically, that goes to like. Oh, I mean, technically, if you want to be anal about it, we haven't seen the strongest Cage character. As far as what we're seeing, like, I would still argue, like, I'd still argue like Terranort and like X-Blade Xehanort had better feats than him, mainly because they just beat him.
Oh no, they're probably well, that's a bit weird. Well, for one thing, I would say the strongest character in the series would probably have to be, and keep in mind, this is probably because again, Mangler's already said we haven't really seen the strongest character or anything like that. But I would probably give it to Masters of Masters if you know who that is, or if you remember anything from fucking X Cross or whatever.
We don't like talking about him because he's just kind of that weird character that just
Bro.
shows up and is like, yeah, I've been planning
I
on every
don't do
since the
anything
beginning of the
wrong.
game. And secretly
Fuck me.
Demix underneath this hood. But like,
I don't know. Maybe I could roam more or something. I don't understand. This is 3 games now where we had a really solid lead at the start and we fucking lose. Like I mean, like their supports always seem to be doing more.
well, there's also the reason I don't put K3, like I'd say the post version, he's definitely the strongest version of Sora, but he still loses. Like the difference wasn't enough to like get him past the Seekers, because he shows up and the Terranort is just like, yeah, I'm still stronger than you. Get fucked.
All right, you're gonna take off now, right?
Yeah, probably a little bit.
I could not have more clearly said you.
Oh, okay. You think if Roxas realizes
What do you wanna
Xemnas and Ansem, Riku are one and the same, he would
Well,
try to repeat and get stronger?
I mean, I'm gonna play a game later for sure because I fucking hate being
But
so OP. But hang on,
I don't know
Kyle,
what he would
do you wanna start Lost in Nightmares, Kyle, or no?
That's up to you.
Well, let me check and see if the fucking PlayStation Now is still good because unfortunately you took quite a while for us to play again.
Because of Terranort unbiased. BBS Aqua versus Remind Sora. BBS Aqua should probably take that because she's actually beaten Terranort before. Including with the Guardian, which should be the strongest. Like, BBS Terranort should be the strongest version of Terranort.
Hang on. All right, Neil. Well, yeah, it seems like Kyle wants it. Well, let me check and see. Is the PlayStation Now still good or no? Or the PlayStation Gold still good?
So what now is new in English doppelganger? I seem to be growing doppelgangers. This is interesting. Like I had one, now I have 2, and apparently I might have a 3rd one.
No.
How powerful does the
What
X-Blade
is it?
make you?
When is it ending?
I'd say based on the feats in the series, probably like 2C. Well, you know.
429. All right, Kyle. So it's still up. So do you want to do it or no? I got it for like another 2-3 days.
By technicalities, you could
Yeah,
argue.
we could do it, but can you like wait till I finish this level in Infamous?
Oh yeah, you're playing through Infamous.
I was gonna say, by technicalities, if you consider all worlds like their own different universe, you can get 2B, but beyond that, basically 2C essentially.
I generally don't because the only one that has, you know,
Yeah,
a
no,
state
that shit sucked.
is just world.
I mean, are the team compositions really that? Well, it's like no, it's because they're fucking bot lane.
I would say, like, honestly, if you're gonna use the X Blade, the most useful thing about the X Blade is, I mean, everyone kind of already knows this. It's its hacks, it's its general abilities. Because if, like, you want to take the X Blade at its highest interpretation,
That Pike was really good.
technically speaking, since it gatekeeps Kingdom Hearts, which is the source of all light, technically you can argue it has most, if not all, powers that are derived from light. So,
Well, I
if you
guess
really want to just argue it, technically you can argue Xehanort has like composite Guardians of Light powers.
I'll wait for Kyle to be done. I don't know how long a mission Infamous takes, but I guess I'll just
Unless
wait
Neo
for him
has
to
a
be done.
different take, in which case, by all means, Neo. I haven't had like more than 5 minutes to that
Okay, for some
interpretation,
reason,
so feel free to break it down.
bro, my win rate's
Um,
40% with Kale now. Holy fuck.
what was I gonna say? Okay, so the X-Blade, no, actually, I don't really have much to say beyond what Mangler said, other than, like, yeah, no, besides certain interpretations, you're probably just gonna get the X-Blade at, like, 2C at tops.
Well, I meant
Nah,
the hacks thing.
Oh, the hacks thing? Let me think about that, actually, well, not just me, but, like, a lot of
nah,
other skills that
okay,
I've
going for the
also
ARAM.
helped, that I've also worked with as
You
well, also been
you
thinking of the
know
same thing,
you know
kind of,
damn well
but...
that when you do an
Yeah, no,
ARAM to
I
be
can definitely.
fast,
I'm not opposed
it
to that, but that actually makes a lot of sense. But I'm not saying.
it goes by.
I don't
It does
know.
not go
I don't
by
know how to feel
fast.
about it.
ARAMs are
The
only
way I
fast
would
when you don't
interpret
want them
it
to be
at the bare
fast.
minimum is that the X Blade would probably still need to summon Cage, and then it could probably start producing it via like a portal or something. Like, I don't think you could argue. I don't think you'd be able to argue that like Xehanort would be like, I want to produce all of Aqua's powers, and he'd just like point his Keyblade at you, and it would just start shooting all of Aqua's powers out of the X Blade. It would most likely shoot them out of a portal or something that he'd be summoning that's coming directly from Cage. So it would be like an indirect thing. That would be like the best possible interpretation I would give it. Assuming I was willing to argue that, yeah, it would be producing all light based abilities.
Well, I don't know. I mean, at the very least, X-Blade should at least have all the abilities of a Keyblade or
Oh.
Keyblades.
Dude, if it didn't, that'd be a huge ripoff. Yeah, he gets this and just like, all right, so technically I've never made the X Blade before, but I've clearly got the key to activate Kingdom Hearts, and he just attempts to start unlocking keyholes, and it just doesn't work, and he's like, what? What the fuck?
Oh my god, that'd be funny if Xehanort got that and he just basically was all for nothing.
Dude, he's like, so the funny, what's even better, it gives him the ability to BFR, but not any of the other powers. So he gets the impression, so he gets to go to the Skull Al under the impression that all the powers are working, because he's able to go to the location, and then when he gets there, none of them work. So he's just like, oh no, what the fuck do I do? Where's the instruction manual?
Instruction manual.
Wait,
Oh.
wait, is there anyone still left? Oh no, they're all fucking dead. Where's Ephemer? He attacked that one heartless horde I had. If I look around, I can still find the keys to summon him. Oh shit, he's gone. Guess I'll die now.
I just no. I would love the idea that one of the fucking like one of the researchers of like the X Blade just left like a whole instruction booklet just
It's like 10 pages long, and he like pulls it out of his back pocket, and he's just like sitting there for 30 minutes, and Sora and the rest of the gang are actually canonically playing through the Scala of Kylam level, getting to their way there, and by the time they get there, he's like halfway through like page 7. He's like, all right, I think I've got it. I'm like, wait, no, give me 5 more minutes. Wait, I don't have my no-name blade. Fucking Zigbar took it from me, or something. I don't know. Allegedly. Like 5 seconds. Angela, what were you saying before Zim interrupted you before? Probably something about cereal? Probably?
What if full power removal was in DMC? Probably not much, cause like Rimuru doesn't really have a reason to interact with the demon world or anything.
Have you played KH3 DLC? I have definitely played KH3 DLC. I'm stuck on the Yozora fight.
Um, 1 second. Mace Windu versus Starkiller. Mace Windu, and it's not even a competition at all.
That's what happens when you get hard countered. Mace Windu versus Star Killer is like it's like playing Light Sworns when your opponent opened Macrocosmos. You just want to die, and that's all you're going to do. Yu-Gi-Oh players will understand what I mean. Is the ultimate weapon rival or more powerful than X-Blade? So if you go by its statement, it says it's a blade that stands above all others, but like based on feats, it doesn't really do anything in the lore at all. Whereas the X-Blade is literally like the gatekeeping tool to the thing that created a chunk of the cosmology. That's
Well,
significantly more impressive.
I was going to say, well, for one thing, the fact that even a Keyblade already puts it below the X-Blade, because Keyblades are literally a failed replication of the X-Blade.
Mm. How do you guys feel about VSB having Sora at low 2C? I disagree with their reasoning for putting Sora at low 2C. I think there are low 2C things in KH. I've said before that like recoded Sora is flat out low 2C. I just disagreed with like some of the reasons they gave for like mainline Sora getting that. Can give his thoughts if he'd like to.
I personally scale Cage a little bit different, but I mean, like I said, I already came with the expectation that everyone's going to be on board with it because KH scaling is very contentious, and it's like, it is what it is.
Full power 2 in DMC. I believe Red Death. I believe someone had asked like if full power
Rimuru Tempest.
Remember that's a very difficult name to say.
I don't know. Apparently, I'm saying it wrong, but I don't really see how because unless I must have missed. Then again, I have to go back and see how it is in the in the dub if it even had one because I haven't seen.
It
Okay,
does.
okay because I haven't seen all of the anime. I've read all of the
You're,
novel and even
you're
the
saying
dub.
it properly.
Yeah, I figured I was. I was like, wait. Oh, I was like, how am I saying it wrong? What the fuck?
Well, it's only
Anyways,
6 letters. What did you say? It was like Rimuru?
yeah, Rimuru.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
correct.
Rimuru
'Cause it's
Tempest.
yeah, it's like 2 syllables maybe, or 2 or 3 roughly.
Um,
And the Reem is one.
Cal Katarn versus Star Killer. Okay, in that case, I'll actually give it to Star Killer in this particular case, because like his best feats is being able to fight with Jarek, who is like maybe at the very most Darth Vader level, but he's likely lower, but not too far below though. Although alternatively, you can also scale him potentially to the Valley of Jedi's if you want to do that as well. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. In which case, he's like magnitudes above Star Killer, basically. It's like there's just like this one time where Derek was able to like absorb like this like flux of force energy and force like power, and he basically was able to harness the power of like an entire Valley of Jedi's, which allowed him to like basically destroy stars and make them go nova or some shit. I forgot what the statement was, but yeah, it was a pretty stupid thing.
What happened to the Zim?
He just left.
Oh, there he is. So Kyle, how far are you into Infamous?
I've got 10 levels left.
Hmm.
Alden just broke our prison.
Yes, because I totally finished Infamous.
That's more for Neo because Neo has finished it.
I've played both of them, including the DLC and also 3. I've actually just played the entire series as it is, matter of fact, because I actually really like it. And maybe, and I'm not sure. This is probably not. Well, then again, this is just an opinion here. But I've always preferred. I've always listen. I like Prototype like the next guy, but I've always preferred Infamous, and it's not even a competition there. I'm just being real. So yeah, I can't wait to get crucified by Prototype fans. Yay, wowie.
I mean, there aren't too many Prototype fans. I myself have only played a little bit of Prototype, so I haven't played enough of it to actually have an opinion on it.
Mm-hmm. How strong are the brother and sister from Star Wars? They're like they. I would probably put them around multi-solar to Galaxy, probably Galaxy. Um, they're basically like the strongest characters in Star Wars, essentially, barring basically none.
I was gonna say those are the like light and dark side entities from the Clone War show. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, like they're the literal light and dark sides of the Force, and then there's the father who just is the Force.
I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw that episode for the first time, I was really jarred because I was like, "What the hell are you?" Because it just felt like if I recall correctly, they Obi-Wan and Anakin like landed on that planet and then got separated amongst the two of them. I'm like, why are there two like extremely powerful Force users, like absurdly, obscenely powerful for like no reason, just chilling on this planet?
Yeah, yeah, basically that whole planet in itself is a very weird anomaly because what it does is essentially amplifies Force users to levels that they normally can't get to, which is how Anakin was able to fight against the ones because he was like basically amplified by an entire Force Nexus and the most powerful Force Nexus at that.
Hmm. Colt McGrath versus Delson Rowe.
Pretty
If those
sure. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Go on. Go on.
Well, that depends. That
anything
depends. Are we doing hero to hero, or are we doing like evil versus evil?
I was gonna ask how where does Delson scale in relevance to McGrath?
I think
I don't think, truth be told, from what I remember, I don't think that there's anything that's like that actually puts him around. Like, don't get me wrong, like he definitely has feats that are like around that level, but not like around the level of. So, to put in perspective, what I'm trying to convey here is, imagine if you will, you have a series, you have two unrelated characters who have like planet level feats, but you have a character who is like who is like higher within a scaling chain. That's kind of what I'm getting at here.
So is Delson stronger or weaker? Like, do we know?
I don't think there's ever been an official comparison besides, I believe, one statement confirming that he's like faster than Cole, but nothing about power though.
Hmm.
I mean, if anyone ever wants to be paid, they could just be like base Cole the end.
Well, you don't even need to do that because there's versions of Cole at the end of the game that can contest him even without the RFI.
Well, the only thing that I've seen that like the only reason this is even contested is because when Delson gets a new power, he basically wipes out like the other person's ability to like use their power for a little bit.
So he just power nulls you.
Kind of, but at the same time, I'm trying to remember if he's able to use your power in like after getting it, or if he's in the same position.
What does he have to do to get your power? I should
Touch
say.
you.
So depending on how fast he is, that determines whether or not this would be a fight. Because Cole, given his speed feat, should at least be the speed of lightning.
He's
That
definitely
that that should be that should be fair. Maybe even a little bit faster because he fought Kessler, who's literally just him from the future.
All right, then assuming he doesn't get blasted by like too much crazy lightning at like well so it really depends on how much you think like he's capable of tanking because like even on the low end, Cole McGrath's like AP has to scale above like tactical nuclear warheads already because he's already capable of damaging the beast, which is something that a nuke straight into his face could not do. In fact, they were under the impression that they were going to be able to kill him with a nuclear warhead, and they fired it at him, and he tanked it and then just walked it off.
Well, I was gonna say, well,
Tainted's kind of not exactly how that happened. It destroyed the beast, but the beast came back.
Did it?
Because you literally go to the blast site and the beast just reforms in front of you.
Wait, no, no, that shouldn't be the case because
The first time they used an atomic bomb when it was still an Empire City, that's when it survived.
no. I'm referring to in Infamous 2 when you drop a missile
That's
on
what I'm
it.
talking about. The first time an atomic bomb was ever used on the beast, it basically like tanked it and then destroyed Empire City. And then when Cole uses one, you see that it basically like turned the beast into like energy, and the beast just came back. So that's the entire thing about the beast, is that the beast is basically pure energy.
I could have sworn he took it and then walked it off afterwards. That it like knocked him down, maybe. Let me see if I can go.
You know, if you give me like a week, I'll let you know because I'm literally going back for the game.
I was
Man,
gonna
I can
say it
look up
doesn't
right
even
now.
matter anyways because by all feats, he literally exceeds the most powerful nuclear weapon we even have anyways. So Cole McGrath versus Severia, Cole McGrath would win that. Which, by the way, I forgot to mention as well too. Like, I think. Well, here's the thing. The only thing I would even give Delson in this particular case is his ability to just basically take abilities away. Other than that, Cole is just far better. Not only far better, but far better mastery of his abilities as well too.
Oh yeah. So Neo, I don't know if you actually looked into Death Battle ideas, but I came up with an idea that Zim absolutely hates.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is it?
If you go there, you'll see it. It's funny if I don't tell you.
Oh my god! So it's in the Death Battles channel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this one. Wait a minute. This one, the one that's like the most recent one,
Yep.
Yep.
bro. No, I saw that. No, I saw that earlier. I just didn't say anything about it. Well, not earlier. I saw it like days ago. But yeah, no, I saw this. I didn't say anything about it. No, I like this. I actually really do like this. I don't know
I'm
why
just,
Zim hates it, though, but
yeah, because I was just rewatching part 6, trying to get my fix until 13 to 24 comes out, and I'm just like, fuck. Foo Fighters seems very familiar, and it's just like, hang on, I've just been through Metal Gear, fucking Blade Wolf.
how about Cole who absorbed the beast, or Delson who's touched every prisoner? If you give Cole the beast, there's no chance that Delson has your.
Oh, it does come back. My bad. I was under the impression because so in the scene, it doesn't destroy the beast. It just gets knocked over and then it reforms after the fact at a later time. So like you don't see it get destroyed. It just
Oh, we're both correct.
yeah no it's fucked like that. And then it's just like the beast is in New Orleans.
Yeah, and the worst part is about the fight that I suggested is just like I could come up with like there's like 2 other things that I can think of that connect them.
Vampire Cole versus Vampire Dean. You mean like the only thing about Cole that would make him vampiric is like his exo green. Oh, his
No. They're talking about the DLC.
For
Infamous 2.
there's a DLC for Infamous 2?
Yes,
How did
and he
you not know about it?
and he literally becomes like a conduit vampire.
Yeah,
I
no, it's explained in
It's
the series that
it's
canonically.
really weird.
Oh, okay, so canonically speaking, vampires are like conduits. It's very stupid, and I like it.
Man, that sounds like that would actually be interesting, but I never realized it had a DLC because it never needed a DLC.
It's okay. It's non-canon anyway. It's basically just like a fun little what if Halloween thing.
Well, like, when does it take place after?
We don't know because there's no place in the story where it can take place, and it sure as shit can't take place after it because one, Zeke is still friends with him, so it's not the evil ending, and he's still alive. And there's no point in the actual like Infamous 2 where you can put it in and be like, yeah, this fits nicely. Because he
Well,
never has the powers afterwards.
it's supposed. I believe it's explicitly supposed to be non-canon, actually.
I think it's actually stated as well in like the loading screen.
Yeah, like wasn't it like called like a what if or something? I don't know. All I know is it wasn't supposed to be canon, or at least treated as canon.
Hmm.
I'm surprised I haven't heard of that. That's like one of the. That's like probably one of the most known things about two, actually. Well, not most known. It's something that's significant about two, actually.
Hmm. It's called the Festival of Blood.
Yes.
Hmm. How big is it?
I'm trying to remember how long or big the DLC was.
About maybe 3-4 hours.
Uh, but yeah, no, and for what I remember, I believe it does it. I remember what. Okay, so for I remember there was an infamous collection where it I believe did it come with the DLC or does it? I don't remember. All I know is I remember getting that, and I do remember also playing Festival of Blood. But I'm trying to remember did the collection with 1 and 2 come with that though? Because I do remember it do. Oh, let me look it up. Infamous 1 and 2 collection. Let's see here.
Rumors are true, and they're actually making the Infamous 3.
Hmm.
I mean, Second Son wasn't bad. It was just like stupidly short.
Yeah, I mean, truth be told, I'll be honest when I say that. Like, I did like it. I just do feel like it definitely could have had a lot more to it for sure though. But it still was hella fun for what it was. I'm not even gonna lie.
Kyle, how much longer do you have on that mission?
I didn't realize you were still waiting. Well, you moved on to something else. You're quiet for a very long time.
Yeah, I was quiet for a very long time because I had nothing to say. All right, never mind. I'm gonna do one more game then.
Punisher versus Chris Redfield.
You
There you go,
know?
Sam.
Oh, okay. My bad then. I was
Then
gonna say that. Oh,
O'Neill.
I was gonna say that surprisingly, the only advantage that Punisher has here is actually speed. Like, not even joking.
Wait, which Punisher are we using?
I'm assuming he's using just your typical Frank Castle regular like Punisher here. That's what I'm assuming.
Let's get it spicy. Marvel versus Capcom Chris versus Ghost Rider Punisher.
Oh no. Okay. In all fairness, that actually is a little bit more fair. At least I'm not even fucking with you right now.
Dude, that sounds like that shouldn't be fair because like that's a much wider range on speed and AP for both characters compared to where they normally. They're two like.
Well, let's go start Punisher even scale.
Can't you unironically still put Chris in like somewhere in like street level?
Chris is like, Chris should be like at the very tail end of wall level. It's a small building outright. Like, and I'm just talking about like a regular Chris, by the way, not like any like weird version.
Not like punching boulders, Chris. I just
But
assumed that was the one we were talking about. As long as we're.
But no, if we're talking about like a regular Chris versus a regular Frank Castle, the only thing that like I said, because like Punisher scales to like massively hypersonic, basically, along with basically with most other, if not just every other street leveler in Marvel, essentially, which far outclasses basically um
Yes, it's a
the characters
daredevil.
from fucking RE pretty much.
It's a daredevil feat, isn't it? It's a daredevil feat that he randomly scales to somehow.
Well, not even just that. There's actually a lot of. Well, it actually comes from a good amount of stuff, such as Well, it isn't even just Daredevil that has like bullet dodging feats. There's actually quite a few, but
Well, when you say massive, wait, did you say massively supersonic or massively hypersonic?
actually massively hyper. Just that's it.
Wait, so they lightning?
Well, actually, yes. Okay, so it comes from. Okay, so that actually comes from electro scaling. Yes,
Oh
yes.
yeah, I forgot. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, no, because you tend to forget that he's actually a street leveler too. He's considered that too.
No, I tend to forget he exists. Because, like, the funny thing is that Electro is actually one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. My problem is that I assume that since he's very exclusive, that he kind of ends up around Spider-Man almost all the time. But then I realize Spider-Man ends up around Daredevil, and then Daredevil ends up around Punisher, and like 10 other teams of like superheroes, and then everybody gets the same scaling, assuming they're able to like box with Daredevil for like 5 minutes.
But
It's like, all right,
but beyond that, Chris basically outclasses Punisher in just about every way, even including Arsenal, essentially. So like,
well,
if you were to equalize speed, I'd give it to Chris. Other than that, I'd probably just give it to Punisher.
Revolver versus Magnum, like your Revolver versus Magnum, depends on the caliber. Could the Hive
Magnum.
do anything with the DMC Demon Realm?
Magnums on average are like stronger. They'd like take more force. Or I guess inflict more force.
Well,
I
it
don't
depends
scale
on how
them.
you scale the Hive, because it depends on how you scale the Hive, actually. Because like at their most bullshittier stuff, you can get them as high as like infinite dimensional, and it comes from like a huge amount of stupid shit. Like Destiny scaling can be dumb. I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna
Reliability.
say, between a Magnum and a Revolver, I have to think about which one has more kick, but that obviously depends on the barrel.
Does that
And
as much kick as Dr. Thunder?
wow, we're still one stream away, and that's not dead, is it?
Nope. Revolver's more reliable.
Oh my god, I'll never get over that. I'll never get over it. I'll never get over that. That's the funniest way to describe soda. Just it has that kick to it. I hate
Talk to
that.
Thunder.
Uh, wait, hold on a second. How would Dracula from Castlevania fare in DMC? He would most likely probably be in the demon world. Now that being said, he's not like he's gonna do much, but it's not like anything much is gonna happen to him. That being said. Especially when the demon world basically has a lot of shit that mirrors Dracula's own castle.
I don't know anything about Castlevania.
How would I do in DMC? That depends. Um, unironically, it really like how people do in DMC honestly depends on how much knowledge they have Like I've unironically argued, and I will continue to argue this, that the Flood could actually do really well in DMC if they're put into the human world at a certain period of time. It sounds stupid, but it's like a lot of it just has to do with how demonic power works specifically. If you unironically could get like someone intelligent enough to figure out how like demonic power works, get their hands on a little bit of it, survive some injection of it, and then just go rob a blood bank, they could probably take out a significant chunk of the cosmology.
Rob a blood vein.
You laugh, but Urizen was literally like, all right, I need to set up shop in this fucking like city, and keep in mind there was no massive like government response or like alerts for like missing persons or anything. So he hadn't taken like thousands or millions of people, and he was already like, yeah, no, I've taken over the demon world, yeah, like, and now I have so much blood I could just like one shot the strongest version of Dante that you've ever seen. It's like that's a little fucking stupid, but okay.
Don't know anything about Judge Dredd.
Minions have spawned.
Oh, what orcs do in DMC? Basically the same as the Hive, except probably even more dependent on scaling, because again, you can also scale orcs also to infinite dimensional, in which case the demon world becomes absolutely nothing to him at that point.
Where would you live in? Gotham City or Mega City 1 from Judge Dredd? Wait, like the first Judge Dredd movie?
I think he's referring to just the comics. Maybe.
I have not read Judge Dredd's comics, so I probably just used Gotham out of ignorance.
In all fairness, Gotham is probably much worse, if I'm being honest.
Wait, which Gotham? I mean,
Just-
I don't know if it really matters that much, but there are different versions of Gotham.
It doesn't really matter that much. I can assure you on that one.
Wait, do I get to pick the Batman Beyond Gotham?
Okay. Oh well, I thought you were talking about the comics. If you're talking about Gothams in general, okay. And, okay.
Well, so like some comics are more fucked than others. So if I pick the Dark Multiverse Gotham, I'm definitely fucked. Like, like if I pick like Dark Knight,
Oh!
that one's like my life expectancy just went down. Dante would have the Blue Lantern ring, and Virgil would have the Red Lantern ring. Wait, what does the Red Lantern stand for?
Red Lantern is basically rage, or was it rage or something like that? Although personally, I do feel like among the Lantern, okay, so blue, believe blue was it compassion or was it hope? Oh wait, no, blue was hope.
Blue's Hope, yeah, I remember that one.
Red was anger, or wrath.
Yeah,
or
I
something.
don't think Red would fit very well with Virgil's like personality. You would either pick like Black, which I believe is death, or which one's white? What's that one?
That's life actually.
Yeah, Virgil would just take 2 rings. He'd just be like, fuck this. I can't find one that fits my personality, so I'm taking both. Which probably wouldn't work, but he'd still try to do it anyway.
In all fairness, I do feel like that if he were forced to pick one, it would probably have, in my personal opinion, it would probably be better if he picked either black, yellow, or this may be a stretch, even orange, maybe.
What is orange?
Not, like,
wait.
because that's greed, but greed doesn't have to pertain to just like physical possessions, but like greed for power, so on and so forth. Also, as shown as like
wait. Is there a ring for lust?
Was it? No, I don't believe there actually. No, no, actually, there isn't. There's one for love. Well, actually, that would be counted as love. Oh, okay. Because like last I remember, I had to remember how the violet ring was treated. Because I'm not sure if they considered love that type of emotion of love. I don't know. I mean, if you want to be the most absolute liberal with it, violet would be lust essentially. So yeah, sure.
Okay, because depending on what you would argue, Virgil might take the purple one. Or the violet one. Because technically he does have a lust for power specifically.
Well, the issue. Well, here's the thing. Well, the violet isn't really okay. So it's mainly so what it mainly does is talking about specifically love in the sense of like
Oh.
bonds and like that.
Well,
Which is
actually, no, yeah, no, that works for
Red,
Virgil too.
that's wrong.
'Cause he literally
Indigo's
wants to be
compassion.
protected and
Blue is
loved.
hope.
That's all he wants. So, unironically, that might actually work well with him. Well, also it's violet, so it's like the color of his father. So he'd be like synergy. Virgil would be like the Blue Eyes player that picks up Blue Eyes after it got like its newest support, and it's like meta relevant for like one format and then never again.
how strong is Madonna? I could have sworn somebody axed it. It might have even been you at this point. That being said, I guess to repeat myself, her like best feats are like moon level, but that's not why she's powerful. It's just her bullshit amount of abilities and hexes.
The ones versus an entire Milky Way galaxy's worth of flood. I don't know what the ones are.
Oh, he's referring to the son, the daughter, and the father. My bad. I don't know why his name slipped my mind for a minute.
Dude, just be like, hey, the Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit. It's basically the same thing.
You say it as a joke, but that's kind of unironic, though.
I mean, like that's literally 2/3 of the category. So I'm pretty sure I got it.
Ally has been slain.
That being said,
They could not.
so that being said, the ones versus the flood, that'd be weird because they can't really do much about it. Like they're literally they don't have a physical existence. They're literally just some universal force that binds the universe. Like they're just literally and like no pun intended. They're literally just a force or like an ID or some shit.
They're the Force and they're not the Force.
So, like, if the ones were, like, some sort of physical phenomenon or the likes, then the flood will have a field day with them, but, like, they're literally just concepts or ideas, essentially.
Indigo is compassion?
Yeah, no, I was for sure that blue was not compassion, that was hope, but... Madaka, Karakami versus Wyack? Oh yeah, no. Madaka has that just outright. The issue with that is essentially that. What was it? Give me a minute. Actually, because I want to actually go more in depth with this. Because just to give you an idea of what kind of bullshit we're working with here. One of the things he would have to deal with is specifically all fiction. And that in itself also works as a thing that protects her from basically anything that he could essentially do. So one of the effects of all fiction is it erases concepts, and one of the things that it's also been used to do is to erase the concept of death to prevent characters from dying, essentially. That's just one of the applications of it. There's like a fuck ton of them. But also, there's another thing as well. One of her abilities is to turn basically aspects of reality into fiction to make it to where they never happen. So essentially, any damage or any stuff that never that has happened, they can just turn that into fiction, so it never happens. And also, even transform her wounds, whether it be physical or even mental or spiritually, back onto the opponent. Like you think I'm joking, but this is some basic shit that she has.
You described just sounds like the balance. like unironically, you're just like, all right, so just turning like all of this phenomenon that is inflicted on her into damage inflicted on the opponent. Like, yeah, that's the balance.
Ally has been slain.
Oh, and here's the issue about that. And also here's the issue as well. Like, Due to having what was the ability's name? Because what was the ability's name itself?
Is the white ring the most powerful ring? I actually don't know. Should be, I think.
My eyes
Maybe.
are open.
Someone told me it was, but I don't know DC. Neo, go.
Hold on a second, hold on a second. So I was gonna say, all in all, I think Yawak is not gonna win this at all. And keep in mind, I didn't even describe a fraction of all the shit that she has too that would make her win
Well,
this.
of course, y'all whack isn't a real character.
Your watch, I don't fucking care. I'm calling them your whack at this point.
I'm sorry. I think you mean Rin.
Ha.
So the flood versus the all right. Yuhan Vong? Yeah, the flood. I don't see it or out. Wait, what were?
Use on Vong. Where does that name sound familiar?
Madaka versus Altair. Oh, that's actually a good matchup though. But Altair would destroy, like without any doubt. And that's saying something because Madaka herself is also pretty stupidly powerful. Like, just take Madaka and amplify her to 10 times, and you got Altair, but also give her basically the powers of a canonical OC who can do whatever the fuck they want, and you got Altair. Which yes, I have to keep reminding you guys that yes, in her own verse, she's considered an OC, which gives her the ability to do whatever the fuck she wants essentially, and not be bound by the narrative.
What's up? Ooh.
But you guys are not ready for Recreator's lore. You're really not.
An ally has been slain.
Altair versus the Living Tribunal equals that. Oh my god. No, I'm gonna say this outright that if you were to put the abstracts and equal stats against a lot of characters, they would lose that. And the only reason that they win against a lot of the characters is just sheer AP difference because, well, they're literally infinite dimensional to sometimes even 1A. But beyond that, Altair would destroy Living Tribunal in like an equal stats situation.
The Living Tribunal's only his win con is I'm already stronger than you.
Although, in all fairness, though, the Living Tribunal actually isn't actually badly hacked because he actually does have some pretty good stuff. Like, admittedly, even beyond his tier, he actually has some pretty good shit. So he's not he doesn't get the bad end of the stick as far as what I just mentioned.
Yeah, but I mean, like compared to like most of the cosmics, I feel like even Galactus has like a better known like arsenal, and like most of his shit comes from like the power cosmic.
Yeah, that is fair.
I'm just saying, when people say Tribunal, they're like, man, Tribunal's gonna come up and whoop your ass. They're never like, man, he's gonna hack you to death with all that strategy and those intelligences and man, that physiology. they're just, well, the picture in their mind when Tribunal is showing up on your doorstep to put you under his boot is that he's going to just kill you with like a snap of his fingers.
Well, in all fairness, he doesn't really have to use intelligence when he literally just sees everything.
Oh yeah. Why is the black ring death of the white ring like? No, just. Hopefully I die.
No. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's a good one.
Well, if you want to go by Cage lore, darkness, light, and darkness, light. Yeah, there you go. That's all I needed to say. I basically explained the entire analogy, both on a mathematical and a moral condition, with just basically 2 words. That's essentially how most things are explained in Cage.
Bobo versus Altair. Altair would still destroy Bobo. Like, I'm not even joking. If you put Altair against most characters around her level, or even equalized stats, she would destroy most characters. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, you don't understand. She would shit on Bobo. It's not even bad. It's not even like that bad, man. I'm serious. Like, I can go elaborate, but like, I'm just telling you, like, Altair like has like some of the most stupid powers I've ever seen in fiction, and it's just stupid, ridiculous. I hate it. Well, not really, but you know, I actually do like Altair. Altair's probably like one of my favorite female characters, actually. But Altair from Recreators. It's an anime.
It is not Altair from Assassin's Creed. Every time you guys say that, that's exactly what I keep thinking. Oh, please stop saying that.
Arceus versus Altair. That one's a bit weird. So I would probably give that. It depends on different situations. So if Altair could pop off her plot manipulation, then I would actually give it to Altair, because what she can do essentially is she could give. So what she could do is essentially she could give Arceus a concept and basically, or in this particular case, the original one, a concept and like do something with it. But on the other hand, the original one slash Arceus could also, you know, also concept hacks her. So it's like it's a matter of who does who, and the likes. But even then, from what I remember, Altair was able to come back from her concept being fucked with, and like, so I'm not even too sure about that even. I don't know, actually. There's probably going to be inconclusive or just outright Altair in that particular case, because she has a lot of ways in which she can interact with Arceus or do something to him. Do something, yeah, to it. Altair versus Dante. Dante just has... if you scale Dante to like 90, then he would win that. But if you would put him on an equal level, Altair would destroy it. Like, it's not even a competition there. One of her most basic things is literally just is it, well, I wouldn't even call it, nah, I don't know how to describe it, but as I mentioned before, literally one of the most basic things that she has is not just like your standard plot manipulation, but basically like it's kind of a bit weird, actually. Might have to go in depth on that, because it's actually pretty stupid. Because like, you have to understand Altair, not Altair, you have to understand how Recreators treats stories and treats its verse in general was very weird. It's very cosmological based and the like. Like, I already explained like some of the mechanics of the verse and how stupid it is as it is.
Someone said Majin Buu would make a good Herald over Galactus. I mean,
Maybe.
I don't, like, maybe power-wise, but probably not, like, intelligence-wise.
Yeah, that's gonna be safe, because like just being powerful doesn't make you a Herald of Galactus. You also have to be pretty I mean, you have to also be pretty, like, you know, pretty good with combat, like, you know, smart.
You have to have, like, knowledge as well, and like some decent abilities, because you're not just showing up to a planet to like delete it from existence. You also have to convince and generally try to negotiate with the people there to get them to evacuate, so before like Galactus can arrive to eat the planet. Because like Galactus doesn't want to kill anyone on the planet if necessary. He usually wants to get as many people out of there as possible, because he doesn't like having to eat planets. It's something that he simply does in order to survive. So like, Majin Buu being the one to do that is literally like I mean, just the idea of that is hilarious because that's Majin Buu is typically the person that shows up to planets to destroy them, not to tell people to evacuate. Like, can you imagine? You imagine looking up in the sky and just seeing this like pink fucking like genie dude. Well, actually, he wouldn't be pink; he'd be silver, because he's well, I guess because he's got the power cosmic, and he's just going boo, and you're just like, and all he can say is the one word boo. So first of all, he wouldn't even be able to communicate with them correctly because he just keeps saying his name like some fucking Pokemon, and they just be like screwed because he wouldn't have the intelligence. He at least wouldn't have the intelligence of the intelligent Pokemon that could find a way to communicate outside of like verbally. So you would just they would just die because Galactus would be there like if you're like Majin Buu, I told you to evacuate them. They'd just be screwed. YHVH versus Altair equals stats.
Oh my god, now I'm just gonna get an influx of Altair related questions and likes. So in this particular case, I'm still gonna give this to Altair for basically similar reasons here. Well, for one thing, plot manipulation doesn't even exist in Megami Tensei, so that's already a big issue as it is. But also two, Altair's degree of plot manipulation far exceeds anything that would exist in Megami Tensei anyways. Um, but also on that same degree as well, the big issue here is that like basically Altair has a lot of ways that she can interact with YHVH should that be the case. Now that being said as well, YHVH has a bit of a better chance here because he's like basically nigh omniscient, so he could like definitely see some ways that he could potentially do. And keep in mind, I mean, not RCS, but YHVH could win this. Like, he actually could win this. It's actually very feasibly possible. It's just that Altair's more. You have to understand that when I say this, I'm going with their standard way of like treating a battle. The issue with Altair is she doesn't hold back for shit. She'll go out on you like just fucking period. And that's a big problem when one of White Reach's opponent basically has observation times two, essentially. Except obviously not as powerful because it doesn't work on a 1A scale, but still, basically that times two, essentially. So like she could basically just basically dethrone YHVH if she really wanted to, because her powers of imagination is literally observation. It's literally observation, like down to the fact that imagination is literally just the world being shaped by the perceptions, thoughts, and beliefs of human people, or basically quote unquote creators, as they're called in recreators. That's literally it. So imagination is basically no different from observation. So if she were to use that on YHVH, he's basically getting his spot revoked by an atheist, and it's basically that.
It just
And
sounds like the collective unconsciousness.
so, yeah, no, in that particular case, like if Whitefish was to like use his best abilities all like from the get go, he could potentially win that. But since he basically would look down upon Altair and not see her as a threat potentially, Altair would just basically take advantage of that and just dethrone him and depower him to where she could do anything. Which to be fair, she already could because her plot manipulation already would work on YHVH. That's just already the icing on the cake there. Um, yeah. Like, guys, I'm not, I shit you not. Like, I'm really serious when I say that there's not too many characters I can think of that can really mess with Altair on an equal footing. Like, like, obviously there's characters that can beat her, but a lot of those characters that can beat her have basically a power advantage. So, like, they're like 5D or some shit, and they can beat her. Like, that's the only reason that they even can, because if this was on an equal footing, a lot of these characters would get destroyed by her. Like that's how broken I'm. That's how much chips I'm willing to put the place on the table that Altair is basically hard to fuck with relative to tier.
Where did Zoom go?
All right, that's gonna be on today's stream. Thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day.